I was gonna say, I heard the party invite like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh, that's just the early party invite. I don't have to rush. It's still a lot of time left. And then, lo and behold, I hop in and I'm the last one in here.
Of course. But you still made it on time. And that's the...
I typed R before 9:01, so I'm on time.
On time.
Mhm.
Oh yes. DST. Third-party programs.
Third-party programs?
Zoom hack. Super mini map. Everything's on.
God. Do you have the lines towards the gazes and eyes?
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't even know what it's called. It's just there.
Do I have to be the crying Wesley Snipe shooting you because I have to, not because I want to?
Well, Albert, no one says you have to tell anyone.
I'm not telling anyone. I'll just kill him.
Oh. I guess that's fine.
You're muted.
Uh,
You were just laughing to yourself.
Yeah, it was funny. Fuck
Okay,
you.
Pat. I was
I like
laughing with you.
Thank you, Luna. I could always rely on Luna. Oh, fuck.
Got thunder damage
Fine.
down.
Nope.
Well, that also was staring at me menacingly.
I got it.
Can't. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Just purple whenever you can. Watch out for the exploding though.
North, yeah.
Ah, damn.
Oh.
Nope. It still kills me.
And
In. Hot, by the way.
pain.
I
Yeah, I'll
just
just
died to the AoE.
Yeah, the raid wide. Yeah.
Interrupts.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Go now. Go now. Go now. Go now.
They're on top. Can't see the health bars.
We're good. We're good.
I don't have Swift.
I don't have Swift either.
Got it.
Careful for the. Okay, we're good. We're good. I forgot we have a lot of time before it actually starts moving.
Like you understand, Pat, we will clear this.
That's. I mean, I'm
Gotta
fine
hit
with
the
that.
DPS
I
back.
prefer to.
Did I forget? Fuck.
Alright, we've hit the
Hit
DPS
it.
check.
We're
We
good.
got it. We got it. We're good.
That's the pause, that's the pause.
You know, you did your part, Pat.
I
Thank
hit
you.
2 minutes there. My highly debuffed 2 minutes. You're welcome.
Was that a one-shot, boys?
It sure was.
Yep.
Pat also got one shot a few times.
A couple times, actually.
Give me a sec.
Uh-huh.
A whole sec? Okay.
Oh
Are you back?
no. I mean, I'm here, but.
No boy.
You back now?
Are we there yet?
Good. I am good. We are
No,
good to
it's
go.
okay. It's okay.
Are we there yet, Aurora?
more health than me? Do auras get more health? This is racist.
Correct.
Ugh.
Well, the extra bit.
I mean, look,
Why are you so
Pad, there has
optimal,
to be a
Pad?
superior race.
Yeah, but auras are only big men. It doesn't really make sense for the tiny woman.
They,
It's in their genetics.
look, yeah, they live out on the steppe or, you know, underwater, like, imagine how rough it has to be living underwater.
Yeah.
Think of all that pressure.
Dude, we live in like caves and shit, like fucking animals.
Yeah, and you've never evolved. That's why you're the inferior race.
Ah, shit.
This is
Purple.
fire.
It's okay, Pad. You can contact HR if this is upsetting.
That's fair. I'll contact HR when they're also cat boy again.
Right.
We're going blue.
Clockwise.
East to just south.
Knockback.
Anti.
I'm always tempted to hit anti-knockback.
I do stretches if I'm in the middle, so that my hands are completely off the keyboard.
Fair.
Becoming healthier.
Yes, theoretically.
See, my Surecast is right next to Vercure. So it's, if I'm just sitting there spamming Vercure, sometimes I can't stop myself from pressing it. There's no, like, travel time.
That's fair. That's fair.
My only dangerous keybind combination there is that second wind is right next to my limit break.
Mine is piercing talent next to elusive jump.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, that checks out.
Who uses Piercing Talon? Just use the first step of your AoE.
One's adjust.
One adjust.
Out first. Out. In.
Freeze just
Baits.
after.
Let's fight the music death.
I'm gonna die after I bait my tower.
In first. In. Out.
Yeah, that's
No,
not happening.
It's over.
No, there's a wipe. It's a wipe.
Yeah, you should not make that movement. That was right into my tower.
Okay. Too busy thinking about how I should die since I got the damage down.
All good.
ready check. There it is. Jesus.
Purple.
Oh,
Right.
Blue.
clockwise. West
Left
north, leftmost. Knockback.
Anti. Little help.
In first. In. Out.
Reese just after.
In first. In. Out.
Get ready to dodge. Go.
I need to clean. So much garbage everywhere.
Breaks
some
in
gamer
75
gun?
minutes.
Well, it's just moving plates out of the way. I don't have that much room on my desk, so it kind of blocks my keyboard up. I like literally have room for one plate.
Gross.
Alright, let's try eating with you like a normal person.
Imagine. If you're not eating while you're gaming, what's the point?
Yeah, that's why else would they have tried to make the KF console?
Knives coming out. Melee. First dive.
Scam.
Really? What an asshole.
As you do.
Aurora?
これでしまいだ。
What do I want to do?
そろそろ幕引きね。この礎となれ。
Aurora?
Watch lightnings. Lightnings are out.
Right.
Left. We're gonna find north. Dooms are planting. North is A.
Go.
A is a good place to look. A, B, basically. Grab puddles. Away from one.
Who
Away
left
from the front.
Meteor on 1 health?
Alright, he's a little dead as usual.
Desperately attempting to get Gage.
Let him cast. Drop him.
Wow.
Party to 1.
Every spot slightly forward.
For your pot.
Down.
On me.
Red.
Red.
We're even right now.
Parties. Just 1, 2, 3. Won't do anything crazy.
Yep.
Good. Watch wing. Thanks, Far. Rot mid. Only rot. This is a late hog swap. Swap.
Boards.
Myself and Spicy.
Self.
Hot tail.
Hot tail out.
Out.
Myself and Spicy. Tanks mid. Only tanks. Only tanks.
Raise
We're on
Stalker.
Hray. Hray to 34. Orient to north, so you can find your stack.
You can play parties.
We're good. Don't do
Okay.
anything crazy. Look at Hray.
Tanks near.
Hot
Wing.
wing in.
North side.
Brought
Me
pass
and
at
melee.
mid.
Me melee. Save
Albert.
2 minutes.
It's Albert.
Do not hit.
It's. Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not me. It's not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go to
Ready?
south. Check your tethers. Do not greed pyretic. Find your dragon. Everybody
Yeah.
to north.
Yeah, I'm out.
Everybody north.
Well, we're dead.
Yeah.
Did it enrage?
Rot
yeah,
stay
yeah.
mid.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it
Rot
did.
stay
Yeah,
mid.
enrage.
Enrage.
Because then
Yeah.
the death.
Yeah.
You're half health. Did something happen?
I think I missed a heal. I don't think I got in close enough.
I see.
Oh, because
Yeah.
you had dot 2, right? So
Yes.
Oh,
it took
yeah.
this shit.
Yes, he
Yeah,
had mortal
it's-
vow.
Yeah, but you were like half health compared to everybody else's full, so you must have missed a heal too.
Yeah, probably.
Let me-
elusive.
let me watch the VOD.
Yeah, you can check my VOD. But it looked good otherwise. That was pretty clean. I don't think I. Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know if he actually missed a heal.
Interesting.
Was it
Yeah,
literally just?
Blake does say that he typically has to add low the vow target before the spread.
Yeah. Let's take a look. See.
Yeah, because
Uh,
like Albert literally almost died to the dot.
Well, okay. So the reason why he's so much lower than everyone else is because then he isn't topped off during the tethers. He's going into tethers with 70% health already. Yeah, he only had
Yeah.
7k after
Can-
tethers.
Yeah. So.
I guess for
Because
both
I
make
see.
he missed the
melee,
heal.
make an effort to bloodbath there.
I can tell you that the heals, because I'm on the
That was
opposite side of the
specifically
arena.
when he was picking up rot, though, right? So he was.
Yeah, he was ticking down the whole time.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
that's just an instance of me being on the opposite side of the
Yeah.
arena
Right.
as Fiona.
Yes.
And
I
Spicy's
see.
on the other side, so you can see everybody else gets shields from the AoE.
Yeah,
and
that's
he doesn't get
super
hit
unlucky.
Yeah,
the
that's
heal or the
unfortunate.
shield.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
the burst
Ah,
heal
wait.
after wasn't enough.
I thought we were. I don't remember. I thought we were doing something like the melees get all the way in anyway,
Sides, right?
and then
Yeah,
you
it should
kind of
be.
like you get center priority or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was best effort, right? Where we try to give Celestia
So,
as
Yeah.
middle
yeah,
as possible.
I saw 2 people towards mid already, so I went
Oh,
out
you
because of that.
adjusted for them?
But
Out of
I'll just try and stay mid because I saw just Luna at first because I thought it was just 2 tethers.
Yeah. Out of
Okay.
curiosity, could you hit the boss from there, Lob?
Where?
From where you were at the second tether spot?
Right now I'm playing it safe and just doing the mechanic. I don't know
Yeah.
if I can. I don't think I can.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to, unless you
Okay.
step forward.
I haven't been
Yeah.
able to when I've been second.
Yeah,
so-
I haven't been able to, but I've also just not been trying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can just harp or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, that is a good point, though. Like, do you have Bloodbath in second
Oh,
one there?
yeah,
If you
I-
are the person picking it up?
Yeah, I hit Bloodbath instinctually during Roth because that's just what I was doing for a little bit, so I can stop doing that.
I see.
Uh,
Yeah, I think if you're gonna be the Rot Pass, like you're gonna be the Rot Pass,
yeah.
it's worth holding on to there.
Yeah, the only the only thing about it is it's not a guarantee if it happens to be that I'm not hitting the boss with Bloodbath on, right?
Sure,
So,
but that's
Yeah.
why I also mean second wind, right?
Sure.
If you haven't
I hit
used.
second wind.
Okay,
used it.
okay.
I mean,
So that was an instance too of Spicy getting really low because I'm popping stuff running north and you're already all the way north.
Oh, I see.
oh,
So you're
okay.
missing my stuff.
I
and if
mean,
I-
but it shouldn't kill him, because then he's using one indom, and then the touchdown should be 20k damage, and we'll have Shake Shield plus AoE Shield that you place out, and that will be more than enough to survive.
It's mainly
initial
concerned about the cauterize, because in between the cauterize and the touchdown is going to be.
As long
one
as
dot.
we're okay, I'm just looking at the health bars, and Spicy has
Okay.
14k while the rest of us are at 30 to 40.
He could personally heal himself, right? Because aside from the shield on Pad or whoever's soloing it, you could just shield yourself for the tether explosion.
I think he just
an
needs
Admiral?
to. He just might want to scoot towards mid as soon
Middle
as
sooner.
the tether
Sure,
goes
yeah.
off.
Okay.
And I'll try and, because I'm putting out a Physis, a Hera, and then as many
Yeah.
GCD heals as I possibly can.
Catching heals that are already happening is better than adding extra ones.
Okay.
I removed Numa from Wrath Flames,
Okay.
and I'm
Oh,
just
did you? Okay.
yeah, I'm just swift casting a diagnosis and using the Ixacole instead, which is 700 potency instead of 9, but we seemed more than fine. That way I can use Numa for the touchdown.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah, that'll
I get the
help.
benefit of hitting 2 targets, and it will also top both Aurora and Pad.
That's fair.
Sure.
Okay.
Quick question though. Pad, are we gonna reprisal the tether too?
We can. We certainly can. I'm pretty sure mine should be up there.
Okay, yeah, because mine's currently not up there. But if we tether
Uh,
that, or if we reprisal that, then it'll lower the damage that.
There's 60 seconds between first tether, right?
Yes.
Then yeah,
It
mine's
should be up for
definitely
you.
up there.
It should be up for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
like 5 second off or something like that.
Yeah, I will try to remember to do that. I remembered to TBN you, so I did half of what I was supposed to. So
Yep, we survived.
we survived.
Okay. Was there anything else we need to go over? I don't think so, right? It sounds like I need to save. I need to be closer to the center, make sure I try to catch heals before I get to my spot, save Bloodbath, and then Spicy also.
That should. Yeah, that should.
Alternatively,
inherently-
Celestia could just brute
that
force
should
his
fix
way
itself
to the
with
center,
Celestia.
and we
Prioritize
should
the
adjust
center.
it.
Yeah.
I'll
that's
be
true.
better about going center so that heals go
Yeah.
out sooner
There's
and
plenty of time.
to everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other people
Your
should be-
position is always going to be center or adjacent to center, right?
Yeah.
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 should be, So.
That's fine.
Hopefully,
Yield to
yeah, that's
Celestia,
the
ultimately.
hope. Yeah.
You're
If
also
it's
going
ice,
to
I'm taking the corner
Mhm.
towards Nidhogg, and if it's fire, Albert takes the corner towards
Mhm.
Raise Valure.
Yeah, in the situation where we get opposite color tethers, yeah, that'll be nice. If we're on the same
Yeah.
side, then we'll deal with it.
Spicy, you're just gonna use emergency tactics for all of that at that point, right?
Yeah, any time that we need healing or prep healing, I'm just gonna emergency tactics as the first thing, as the first line of defense.
Alright, because as we come out of the Worm's Breath, I'm just using Eucrasia to move and shield the party at the same time. So I just want to make sure that your emergency tactic and all of that.
Okay. Ready check. Dance partner dust.
You are.
No, I know. You should,
Yeah.
Starting with you. He
First,
swaps
yeah.
between.
Right.
I just have clean
Yeah.
P6, so you're better for the rest of them.
No, give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it has a 30-second cooldown. I'll give it to you later.
Alright. In 30 seconds, I'll tell you to give it to me back.
Okay. We'll just alternate.
It's really run down the party list.
It's gonna be like T.
Someone
where
wants the
Celestia
double limited
swaps
melee
every
combo.
phase.
Yeah, I mean, there's 7 phases. Everyone can have a turn.
Oh, it's true. Wait, wow.
Someone only gets 1 turn, though.
Purple?
Purple.
I was gonna say P1 is the door boss, but there is intermission, which is half.
Yeah, but wouldn't it make continuation's sake that you
Yeah,
dance
go back.
partner the same person?
Yeah. Let.
What the fuck is he? Right? Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, if we're really going back to the past, should be the same person.
Yeah, but it's an alternate timeline where I did get dance partnered.
And then Poshman will be like, you have a new dance partner. Oh, time to die.
You should partner me.
I mean, permanently dance parting Albert would be the lazy choice, because, like, even if mob's better for the other phases, we're really ahead on the other phases, so it would negatively affect us.
If only there was just one dragon.
All the partners, everyone in the party.
And
Yeah.
I think there's actually a job where you actually buff everyone a little bit.
Do the
Clockwise?
Hawkins dance
Weird.
party. Just get the entire party.
Hmm.
A little
I heard
overpowered.
clockwise, right?
Clockwise,
Clockwise.
correct?
Yeah,
Good clock.
clockwise.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
I heard
maybe
there's something like
Just
that.
visualize a clock.
Yeah.
we could
All right.
See it in your mind's eye.
West to south.
Leftmost.
Leftmost. I'm going left.
yeah.
I forget sometimes how we do this, so that's why I'm.
What do you mean you forget? That leftmost was called, so I don't go leftmost.
No.
Auntie.
Yeah, Albert, when you said dance partner, I thought you were trying to tell me like I didn't have dance partner on like the entire time. I'm like, oh god,
No.
how are we that ahead? It's like my whole thing.
God damn it. I addled late.
Do we
There you go.
always do that? I don't know.
What?
In terms of, like, I don't recall us ever going, like, getting leftmost when we have meteors and we're not the leftmost one.
What are you talking about?
You,
Yeah, right,
meteor
man?
person always goes the most leftmost, even if there isn't a left tower.
No, not that. In terms of, like,
Okay.
the last time it happened to us, where,
Didn't that happen last night?
I don't know.
This sounds like I'm attending a couples therapy session.
Inebriated.
Aurora, how long have you been playing Red Mage?
It didn't
Too
probably
long.
work that fast, right?
Yo,
But it
okay.
expanded his brain, okay?
It just has acceleration on the brain.
In first. In. Out.
Freeze adjust after.
In first. In. Out.
Ready to dodge.
No nail polish.
That was so fucked up. That was so fucked up.
You want to talk about it, Pat?
We just both got our respective tethers, but we were directly across from each other. So, like, we had to move to see which tether we actually had, and it was just... It was fine, but it looked not fine.
Okay.
Fucking
Even if I get a
dog.
tether now, I just walk towards my tower no matter what.
Incredibly cursed technology for P6. I Vercure whoever has Vow, and then I Cora across the arena to the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you don't want the dual cast. Or no, it keeps
Oh
the dual
no,
cast, right?
it, yeah, the dragons would just be gone at that time. But I would have to stand still to Vercure.
That's where the core comes in.
Yes. And then I backflip off the dragon into spicy soil, and then I die to pyretic. It'll be really cool.
Really cool.
True.
It'll be the coolest thing I've ever seen, really.
I'm already excited.
I mean,
to clip
as
that.
as the kids would say, that would be pretty foggy.
Dive's coming out.
Melee. First dive.
First dive.
The way you guys said it at the same time, it sounded like you're saying curse dives instead of first.
Oh no, cursed pattern, cursed pattern.
Oh god, not cursed pattern dives. Get me the
What?
fuck out.
Well, cursed pattern is when I get first dives, which it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched you just move while I stood there. I was like, man, if only Luna was me right now.
Alright, sick LB.
Aurora.
これでしまいだそろそろ幕引きね
So high on mana. Oh yeah, never mind. Guess we'll burn a second melee combo on this guy for God knows why.
Fuck him up.
He's fine, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. Operative word looks.
I trust in our healers.
I tossed the lustrate.
Like where I'm at mana gauge wise now.
I just stopped doing anything but 1, 2, 3 after the fucking first tethers are gone. Because it's already gonna be at fucking 20% anyways.
A melee combo there? I don't know.
Give Aurora.
Watch lightning. Lightnings are out.
Left lightning.
Right. When I was subbing for Laggy, Toki was like, man, I'm always so scared of getting clipped by the center. I was like, you can get hit by the center, holy shit. I just haven't registered that in my brain in so long.
The center of
Or
what?
what?
The knights, they dive. Like,
Oh,
the
right.
dragon dives forward.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Fair enough.
Forgot they exist, yeah.
You could, in theory.
It's like, oh my god.
Happened once at the start and never again.
We're gonna find north. Dooms are planting.
我は一人してかむ
Three. 3 is north.
No.
2, 3 is a great place to look. Grab puddles. Away from C. Away from C.
That's an awkward angle. Kill it!
Out of the front.
I was like staring at the angle, like, where am I getting pushed? I was like, that's not a marker.
Fine.
Fucking.
This
Okay.
frickin' hurt.
Build cave. He's fucking dead.
I'm trying to build gauge.
I'm overbuilding
Yeah, stop.
gauge.
Might want to stop.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll just stop. Let him cast. Drop him. Party 1, party 2, 1.
Run with pots.
Man, you could be real
Fresh
mad
food if
when
you
one
need
of
it.
your chakrams does a super crit and he dies.
Culling strike.
Lure your poop off.
Oh.
Me. Bread.
Okay.
Your poop.
Parties.
Mid hog to 70.
Let's see your poop off.
That's a food check that's been called. Watch wing. Tanks far.
Rock mid.
Out of mid.
Zoom in.
This is an early hog swap. Early hog swap.
Away.
Myself and Celestia. Myself and Celestia.
Tail.
Tail out.
Tanks mid. Only tanks. Tanks mid. Tanks mid.
About even.
Okay.
Pray to 40-ish.
Harry, yeah. Okay, just 1, 2, 3 on yours. Don't
Yep.
do anything crazy.
Save
Watch
your
wing.
cooldowns.
Watch wing.
Tanks close.
Tail out.
Out. Party on
Tanks
4.
close.
Sorry.
Okay,
Oh my.
myself and melee. Myself and melee mid. So hold 2 minutes.
Fine south. Oh, avoid mid.
Okay, get ready for puzzle. On me.
Bless you.
Ow.
Oh, did I hit you with the thing?
Yeah, you did.
Shit.
Party north.
We're missing soil.
I think that's his rage, right? No?
Oh, I'm dead actually.
Oh,
Kill me,
can't
Nidhogg.
each other.
Yo, I live.
Man, how to live
Party
here.
north.
And then I'll level swap dust to waves.
Yeah, let me
Wow.
see that real quick.
Swapped.
Are you on the
Nice.
4 or are you to the side of 4?
I think I might have been late to 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there seemed to be some confusion over the middle spot for the tethers there.
Celestia didn't notice that ice was 3. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's all.
Okay.
If anything, Spicy could also call what his element is, right? And then
That would be
can't promise, like,
confusing.
we could
No.
switch sides, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay.
that's
I think
I
one
got
thing you
distracted.
can do, if you want spicy, is when one of us calls, it's me. You can also nudge yourself a little bit to the other side
Yeah.
of your marker as well. Not that you should have to,
I'm
but it'll
I'm
give a
mostly
little
just
bit of
processing
wiggle
it,
room.
like, I'm catching who calls themselves as it, so I can give them a shield. And so
you shouldn't need to shield me. Don't worry about shielding me.
Can I ask who is getting? Is it consistent who gets the rot at that pass, or is that one still?
It is
It-
not consistent. It is
Yeah.
either Lob or Albert.
It
So
is
it's one of the
lob
melee.
3/4
It's
of
one.
and the
Okay,
one
It is
it's one of
mostly
the melee.
yeah.
No,
mostly
that
Lob.
makes it
Get
easier.
first,
Melee.
then it's
Yeah.
the change.
I was just looking. The reason I got distracted is because I have Haima up there, and I'm just gonna put a Haima on the dot target so that
oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that gets eaten instead of everything else.
Mhm.
Because
Uh,
it's not really a useful heal for
We can call out who it
cauterize
is.
or touchdown.
Yeah, we'll know.
Yeah,
immediately.
that part,
just
I
don't wanna-
basically just stare at who's running to the center, and then I give them an
I
ad
can
load.
call it
That works too, yeah.
During.
I just need
first
to-
Pass, I would say I'm first, Albert later, whatever.
No, I don't want crowd comms with it. It's just something I want to watch for. That's all.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lob's just saying that we know literally right when the first rock comes out. Do you want to know that early, or do you want to know when?
No.
What happens later? Okay, got it. So we'll.
Yeah,
we'll do
I
the
wanna-
call
I
later.
just need to watch mid
Yeah.
as I'm moving
Brain
south.
phase.
That's
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
that's
Yep.
Instead,
we have a bunch
I
of
went
time there.
south,
Mhm.
and then I tried to figure out who had rot,
I
and that
see.
was a mistake because then I was too late to notice.
Okay.
There was 3 of the other tether.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
Okay,
It's just
that shouldn't
an
happen
order of
again.
Operations change.
I mean, I might end up calling
No
it
worries.
anyway, just in case it's not
I've
me
murdered
anyway.
Spicy that way too,
Yeah,
Aurora.
Move it out here.
Check.
Spicy
food
thought he
check.
had the easy job.
Remember to food check.
Pretty easy. It's either I die or I don't.
I think what I need to do is make my dodge for the first one be the same, because right now I'm just going up on his hitbox, and I'm doing the same kind of dodge when it's solo on second tethers.
Yeah, that's the
We're
same
good?
case with me. I'm
So
gonna.
I think I'm just always go to the marker and then muscle memory that, even though it doesn't matter on the first one.
I'm gonna try that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Purple.
Purple. It's a purple day.
Just sounds
I
so
like purple, it's
confused,
the first
Aurora.
I said it before I fully like saw the pattern, so I wasn't
Believe
sure.
it, yeah. You know, I
These
feel
are
ya.
evolving.
Mm. Right.
I just like the increased confusion, like purr.
I didn't check their HPs on that one.
Flick said it looked high, but I didn't actually check myself, so.
Yeah. We had a far Akmorn.
I want to say they
Yeah,
were.
but we had a close first hollowed also.
One of them
Yeah.
was in the 20s. I didn't get to look at the other.
Going blue?
We're looking for combined 40, right?
Yeah.
Combined 40 should be simple enough to kill.
Counter?
You already hear it.
Yeah, I thought it was trio 1. Now I went to make the triangle. I was looking for the knights on the outside.
And the opposite of speedrunning Blue Crew.
West to north. Knockback.
Anti?
Like that little zigzag aurora.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Out first. Out. In. Baits. Readjust after. In first. In. Out.
Sideways 2 tower scared me.
Get ready to dodge.
Oh.
I wasn't anywhere close to it. I was just in fear.
Dodge.
Fuck.
You get stabbed.
Oh well.
No, but
Oh, fuck.
Give a roar.
Man. Melees are getting fucked today, apparently.
I didn't time my last GCD right, that's all.
I didn't do death design for.
You didn't need it.
yeah,
I
it's
do.
no biggie.
You were just slowing down our kill time. Understood.
Making sure the rest of us don't have to hold so much.
Exactly. A liner put on. Feathers. I didn't plus that.
Whenever you say that, I just immediately look to see if it was deployment tactics.
Big scoop.
Scooping.
Scooping, he's scooping.
That's coming out. Melees. First dives.
Alright, so if Luna getting targeted first is cursed, is Luna not getting targeted at all, like the blessed pattern?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yep.
I love the
We were
fact-
at 44%.
Okay, that's
Okay,
kind of high.
so a little bit over. A little bit. Yep.
Give a roar.
これでしまいだそろそろ幕引きね
I
I like the fact that my GCs are just long enough to get like one part of my glow stick emote in.
Yeah, that's gaming.
Glow stick weaves.
Yeah.
He did.
No, he's not. He's saved.
Talking about the other guy.
There's too many guys here. You gotta save some, kill others.
How are you supposed to keep track?
I don't understand.
Alright. Maybe we need to give like one of them neo pronouns, so like, we can just tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like, what are you telling me? We
He's him.
kill Thornton, kill Nidhogg, save Harshafon, spare Thornton. Like, this is too much.
Too many. This should have brought some girls in. This would have worked better.
Yeah, like, why didn't we save Ysayle at one point?
True.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Oh,
is
and she saved
discriminate.
herself.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's a strong, independent.
Yeah, she don't need no
Eleven.
fucking warrior light.
Pretty sure Azale's still dead in this timeline.
Nope. You can see her fighting off in the distance in P6.
Hell yeah.
See your ghost fighting.
You can just see Shiva out there.
Watch lightnings. Lightnings are out.
Left.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, tilted
Just-
slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, Celestia!
I'm so sorry.
I appreciate you,
Hey, he's
Celestia.
back. Yeah.
So out there.
He made the
It
executive
was on
decision.
purpose.
What a trooper.
I think realistically we might have been able to rotate the stack, but
I thought that was the fucking caster for a second, so I was like, oh, I can just
Yeah.
go dump this all over his face. And then it was like, oh no, I can't do that.
No dumpy.
Saw a cat playing in the lava.
We're gonna
Is
find.
it just,
Yeah.
is it just
focus,
Find
focus,
north.
focus.
You're ready to locate north?
You can tell me I suck later. 3. 3 is north.
go.
It's alright. I guess one's better. One is better.
Yeah.
Away from C? Away from C. Alright,
Anyway,
now you can
Kat.
tell me I suck. Yeah,
Damn
yeah,
it,
you
you
were
beat me to it.
Thank you.
So guys, like, is it just tank instinct to like dump
Behind.
all over the caster?
Behind.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, she was just trying to fuck up his uptime.
That's a real tank way.
That's Tank's favorite thing to do. Move the boss past a caster so they don't auto-turn
okay,
and they
by
lose
the
the
way.
cast. Yeah, I'm building gate.
He's super dead.
Engaging.
A-wing, A-wing.
Yo, AoE
Oh,
is sick.
Oh, you're right,
Let him
actually.
cast.
I can AoE?
Let him cast. Drop him.
Actual tech.
That actually gets me so much more
Party one.
engaged.
Yeah, honestly. I
No,
mean,
it-
I'm already
oh.
full.
Oh, fixed a
Okay, remember pots? Oh, look at that. No weakness. Perfect.
Let's see. Me. Spread.
Mid to 70.
Be in your teams. Okay.
GCDs.
Proper. Watch wing. Tanks far. Rot
Rot.
center. Just rot. Mid hog swap. Swappy.
Towards south.
It is Aurora and Celestia.
Wing
In.
in.
Wing in.
What's on here? Oh god.
Someone's over here.
Tanks mid, nobody else.
lucky.
Only tanks.
Yeah, we got here.
I got damage
Okay.
down.
We'll deal with it. Right.
Parties
Parties now.
Pray to 37.
Parties now.
Okay,
We're good.
chill. Just chill. Don't do anything crazy. Watch wing. Tanks close.
Tail.
Out. Party to 4. Save your 2 minutes. Drop past at
Melee
mid.
Melee mid, nobody else.
This is love.
Find south.
Oh
On
my
me?
God, perfect time for my controller to freaking die. Oh boy, this is hurting.
Okay,
Forgot about
I'm north.
No greedies on the pyretic. Find your dragon. To the wall. Heal pad. Dest and Lob stay at the wall. Party
Everybody
in.
out.
Everyone move
Everybody out.
in.
2 minutes. Pop
Flash
everything.
is up.
I'll be
Heal
a
for a bit.
moment.
I have this fucking damage down.
That's okay. We'll deal.
Raise health here.
We're okay, right?
Raise, destroy.
Burn hooray. We should be good. We should be good.
Go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 whoa,
Okay,
uh,
hold on. Oh, the macro doesn't only stops.
Okay.
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 Heals,
through
just
this.
heals. I'll tell you when to hit mitt. No, don't hit mitt yet.
No mit.
Just
Second
hit all
bleed.
it doesn't matter. We're not going to see anything after this, so just hit all your mitt
Yes.
when I say so.
At 1 second left of the second bleed is when you want it, by the way. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, there's a second bleed.
This is the bleed. This is the bleed. This is the bleed. So
Yeah, when
1
this
second
bleed
at
hits
this.
1 second, hit all your mitt.
Yep.
Go.
Everything
There it
you got.
is.
Everything you got.
There you go.
Crit deploy low, please.
Yeah, this is supposed to be crit deploy.
Whoa.
My bad.
You're
shit.
out.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'll
Alright,
take
fuck
that.
Luna. Fuck Luna. Alright.
Oh.
Point the
Direct
tank.
us.
Point it
I
north.
got it. I got it.
Point
I got it.
north.
I got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
South.
Stand.
Out of the
Ow.
hitbox edge of the exaflare. We're
Sprint,
going dead
sprint.
center. Pop sprint. Dead
Go.
center. Out to the edge.
One.
Back
in.
in. Melee's a
I'll-
bait here. Alright.
I will bait one. I'll bait next one.
Alright.
Oh, I was seeing that
Oh,
method
God.
where you just stay in the center.
I'll do right
Out of-
tower.
Out of the hitbox for
I'll
Ockmorn's
do
in
back
after.
tower. I got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry guys,
There
I'm
we
here.
are.
There
I'm
he
here.
is,
Oh,
Dragon
he
Kill.
goes It goes right home.
Dragon
Good to
King.
know the macro doesn't work and just stops at P7.
Yeah.
It's
Alert.
like, here goes P7. I was like, well,
P7.
duh.
The other
Yeah,
one did work.
Everyone is P7.
I don't know why the other one
Okay.
worked.
Okay.
Um,
I think we should just take
They're
our
doing
break
that
now.
weird.
Yeah, take our break now.
Yeah, take our break now.
Okay,
Let's
well,
review
okay.
it, and then we'll hopefully have time to jump back in.
Great, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
please.
I will toss this and go to minute, and we'll go over it when people are back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I will go get water and
I
stuff.
could get in 6-ish, 7 minutes. So take your time.
So, Lob, the strat that we're doing for the dodge is the quote-unquote brain dead strat, where the movement is always consistent no matter where it looks.
I thought
So
the standing in one spot was brain dead.
that's kind of what it is, because then what happens is you go to the circle, right? Oh, you're talking about
yeah, I
the
know- I
downtime
know-
strat.
I know
Downtime
two
strat.
of them where
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, yeah, you go to the ones that aren't pointing to each other and you stand in the middle.
You're talking about
versus
full
the-
downtime. Yeah,
yeah.
where you just go out and then just wait or whatever, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a
this
super
one is
downtime
uptime, but brain dead uptime, if you want
I
to think
see.
it like that.
Yeah, I know the movement of that one too.
Okay.
I got very bored at work and just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna read P7.
Yo, Pog.
So the macro works now. Essentially, it would be helpful for everyone probably to just know your own MIT and have it on, put it on a sticky note, put it on your second monitor, whatever. Because for most people, it's knowing your MIT's in one spot or two spots, and that's it.
We could also post the document that you have, the Excel sheet.
I don't see any arcane crest in here.
You could. We
called
don't have
cooldown.
that because it's just a regen, right? It's helpful. It would probably be best for. Okay. Love, what's the cooldown of Arcane Crest, real quick?
30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds.
Oh,
Mash that
well,
thing
shit, you
for
can just use
every
it for everything,
mechanic.
yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, just
Hey,
use it
I
on
don't
every
know.
major
Just,
one.
okay, you don't know.
Hit it for Giga, Akmorn.
Probably the second hit of Akmorn, because sometimes if we are, if it's fire first or fire swords, then we have to be outside of the aggro circle, and that's not gonna hit everyone.
It should. It's not.
No.
I know an AoE heal won't hit everyone, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the size of Arcane Circle is the same as an AoE.
I know Blick got absolutely fucked by missing Mitt and died to an Aquamarine.
It doesn't say it's fucking range, so
It
there's
doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. But it might be safer to do it at the second beam if it's fire. If it's ice, it doesn't matter. We're right in anyways.
It's just something that's helpful to have it. It's not mandatory.
Yeah.
For Giga Flare, you can just fucking hit it.
Yeah, at the start or whatever.
Arcane Crest's range is the same as an AoE heal. 15
Okay,
yards.
so it won't hit.
It's this lazy click to add, not even crop a picture on top. You went to school, right?
I didn't go to school to make PowerPoints, no.
Did you make PowerPoints in class?
Yes. I don't normally have a slide with just a single picture in it.
Oh yeah, I'll have to talk
Hi.
to Pat on who wants to tank first, because then
Hello,
that
Red.
determines the order of.
Do we have to go through the entire crew for the autos, or does it like reset every
Yes.
time?
Yes.
The
We will
entire
go through
crew,
everyone.
So the second macro, essentially you're always going to soak after every set of exaflares.
Yep.
Yeah. You will always be after Albert. After every Exaflare.
And you do each soak twice, so it's just remembering which mechanic you're soaking.
You
Quite
missing my
simple in that
slides,
regard.
Bob?
What?
You missing my slides?
I am.
To be
Well,
fair,
give him
I
like
had to
100.
I had to stretch three mechanics into a into a vague PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
Cause I wanted it to accurately reflect the fact that we have to do things multiple times, but I was like, do I want to make everything a slide? Might as well.
I like that we see like a little mini race at who's reading faster or skimming harder.
So you gotta be
Wait,
on
how
my
did you get
page. I'm
cool?
still on the first page.
Oh wait.
I'm still trying to figure out guess who it is.
Yeah, who are these cool animals?
Okay, I've never seen it worded as rotate clockwise, close tower, clockwise, far
Yeah, I'm
tower.
kind of
I mean,
racking my brain on this.
it,
It makes sense.
yeah, it was the way that Laggy described it. You
My
can-
static found that more intuitive than saying like relative northwest, relative northeast, which is how you would use it with his facing.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it
So my group with
Same.
me, Lob, and Celestia will be relative northwest if we're going clockwise from south.
Relative northeast.
northeast. We're
Oh,
the
we're
far.
rotating from north. Okay.
Okay. I have returned.
We're gonna be on his
We'll be like
right
west.
side.
Yeah, we'll be the tank. It'll be facing west or east at that point somewhere.
Like I'll follow Celestia. It'll work out.
All right. Who's presenting? Who's doing the big talk?
I guess
It's
should it be
Poor
me?
Luna's grade.
Your
so.
slides.
And
Yeah. Hi, Red.
Hello.
all right.
Red's just a TA today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm qualified for that job, let me tell you.
This is also the first thing I've actually made in Google Slides.
Hell yeah.
You can put it on a resume now.
How the fuck do you view things in slides?
Oh, like you wanted to actually like present or something?
Yeah.
So in the upper right, there's slideshow.
Oh my god.
Which will, like,
You're
full
so
screen it.
smart.
Oh my god.
Alright.
We use
like
a lot of
programmers
Google
at my
Sheets at work.
Alright.
Oh shit. Yo.
Yo,
I know how to do the
Alright.
big hard shit, but don't know how to like turn off a monitor.
I'm gonna join
Yeah.
the presentation.
Okay, so you saw Exaflare.
It's clip title. I'm sorry. Succulent dependable ladies glitch.
What?
Continue.
Basically, every single mechanic is going to have an in-out with
The
it.
fuck?
It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same hitbox as Wormhole, right inside the hitbox or right outside the hitbox. And then the two highest aggro will get autoed, and then the closest person, which will be dead center. The Exaflare, we're going to be right on the edge of the hitbox. Please make sure you have tank stance, so someone doesn't just randomly die afterwards. The Exa spawn based on the facing, so our dodge will always be preset. We will have sprint for every single Exaflare. We're going straight to the center where the beam of light is, out to the edge on the black triangle, and we can go back in. These are all after each Exaflare movement, so it goes off once, we go center, it goes off again, we go back, it goes off again, you go in. For range, it is safe to stand at the back triangle. You don't have to go in. Melees should go in, as Albert will be baiting the auto. Tanks will curve off to the west and east here, cut through the hitbox, because you can die if you curve around the hitbox to a rogue Exaflare. The boss should be facing west here. So the boss should be facing west, and then the other tank will be on the other side. Albert will go dead center.
Oh.
Bait the auto. Walk out. Lob will go center. Bait the auto. Walk out. We go to the next mechanic.
It's worth noting that the autos are tiny circle AoEs.
Yes.
Oh,
They're not
okay.
clean, they're not lines,
Okay.
they're tiny circle AoEs.
If
So
they
that's
are not
why-
baited, it will hit the party.
Yeah.
These autos do hurt, like a lot. They're like 40k. So people need to be preferably topped with a shield. Tanks will be popping some sort of mint. I assume you guys will figure that out.
Reaper shield.
You briefly saw the Ockmorn, right when we died. The Ockmorn towers are extremely tiny, but
Wait, are you on slide 6 now?
the one labeled Ockmorn.
Yes, slide 6.
6. Yep.
I don't have
Tell me when
numbers.
you're moving.
Fine. So the boss will be facing west, I believe. Laggy can tell me if I'm wrong. It should be west.
Depends on the tank, but yeah.
Well,
Alright.
it depends on whether you're doing main tank west, off tank east, or if you're doing static west east.
Yep.
My static decided that static west east was easier for them to remember, so like it would be like Aurora always west, Pad always east, or you could do main tank off tank because that's gonna change every single cycle.
Probably static west east. That sounds the easiest.
Yeah. And then we could just think of the group spreading as north team and south team because it's always
Yep.
looking at east or west.
Okay,
Our
yeah,
team, our post team, yeah.
that'll work. So 3 of us being Spicy, myself, and Albert will take the close tower. Deslav and Slesia will be in the far tower. Tanks will be in the back tower and pop some mitt. There is an in and out here, but we always need to take a step in afterwards, no matter what, to catch heals. Because outside the hitbox is too far.
Mm-hmm.
As a note too, that after mechanics and stuff, make sure you are coming mid-ish or in the hitbox so that you do not miss mid. If you just, depending on the mechanic, if you just stay towards the outside and you miss a mid, it might mean you're
This
dead.
killed us multiple times.
Yes,
So, like,
I have watched Blick get bullied.
Yeah, here. So one note, you know how Lob is catching the second auto bait after extra flares, and then it's into Alkmorn? Because Alkmorn is next, he doesn't actually need to step out. He could just wait mid and then go to his tower. He doesn't need to step out at all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
But for everyone else, when they're going to their Alkmorn towers, make sure your route goes through the hitbox. That's the really important part. Don't go around his hitbox, like curve around the circle of his hitbox, which is the intuitive thing to do, but don't do it. Because you're going to miss a mitt, and you'll fucking die. One mitt miss will kill you.
Blick has gotten bullied many times.
Fun.
So after this, I will bait the first auto, Dest will bait the next auto, and then we go into Giga Flare. There will be proximity AoE markers. The boss facing doesn't super matter here.
Sorry, did that say tank swap at Giga Flare?
You will tank swap. You tank swap during the cast bar of the next mechanic.
The next
every time.
After every 2 hits, and then the cast bar, then we tank swap right there.
Yeah.
What is the cast
The only time you
Any
don't
cast bar.
is you don't do it for the first extra flare. That's it.
Yeah, if it
Any
says
cast bar.
yes, if it goes 2 autos and then Extra Flare, we're tank swapping. 2 autos into Giga Flare, whatever, we're tank swapping,
Okay.
etc.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll get sketchy because you won't always have shirk.
Yeah, you will have to do a non-shirk swap after the first 2.
Yeah, which is just turn tank stance, but yeah, okay.
We're going to go across from the first circle that spawns, cut through the boss diagonally to be across from 2, and we'll rotate around max melee to be across from 3. Healers can comfortably get a cast when we stop across from 2, and that lightens the healing a lot here. There's also an in and out, as there always is. This is what the movement will look like.
You'll be doing a triangle movement just to reduce distance as much as possible. And also give the casters a chance to cast at every endpoint of the triangle.
Yeah.
Is that saying that tower is always whatever the butt of the boss is? The one, basically?
It's
somewhat
random, but we're going to start across from 1. We'll always rotate to be across from 1.
What is, sorry,
Yeah,
as
how
in
do we
they
know
spawn
what
in,
is
in
1?
order? What is 1?
Yeah, they spawn in an order.
Okay.
Oh, 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
in order. And then
It
you'll just
drops
go the
3
far one.
proximity markers, and you just rotate away from them in order.
Oh, this is the meteor drops. Okay.
Yeah. There's autos here, but they are actually quite a bit delayed. Feisty will go in first, eat the auto, and then Celestia. We'll have like 10-ish seconds. This is where our 2-minute window will come out.
It's about 10 seconds after the last card goes out. So the reason there's a large break period there is so that the tanks can comfortably realign the boss back north.
Yeah.
That's the time to do it. So after their last Giga Flare goes out, you want to point the boss true north again because you want to align the boss for extra flares. Don't stack because the autos are going to come out, but the main tank should definitely be precise about pointing it true north, exactly in the middle. And the off tank will want to stand slightly away, and the party wants to be standing true south in preparation for extra flares with the healer in the middle for auto bait.
Yeah, at this point, we've seen every mechanic in the face. We do extra flares again, in and out, Melees do the same auto baits. We do Akmorns again. The Akmorns do get more hits, just like in Golden. Check the in and out. Range do the same auto baits. Giga Flare again, in and out, same movement. Healer's auto bait. Boss face north. Exaflares again. Melee's bait. And then for the third Akmorn is special because it slaps really hard since it's still gaining hits. Holmgang will be back up at this time. So Aurora will solo soak the south tower with Holmgang. And Pad will kitchen sink everything under the sun.
Hold up. No.
Oh no, you're gonna be the
tail
northwest,
tower.
northeast
Tail
tower.
tower. Because then
Tail
we don't.
tower?
Because then remember it's looking east-west, right?
Right,
so
right.
if you're saying
Sorry.
south, it's gonna be difficult.
Relative, but yes, it'll be the tail tower. And then
Where's the group?
we will be in the close tower.
Okay.
And then
So-
Aurora, and then Pad will be taking the farther tower. And pop every single cooldown in existence.
That goes for
Just-
everybody too. That is the
Yeah,
last
this will
mechanic
be-
of damage.
This will be all of our mid. This is, I think on Celestia's mid chart, we have 75% of mid on this.
Ooh.
So just to re-clarify, when we're saying close and far tower here, this is relative to the party which was sitting at south.
South. Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
you
the
would be
close
north,
tower
Pad.
is just the one that is by them. And yeah, so I would just
Yes.
rotate to the tower next to me, theoretically.
Yeah.
If
I
it
was
if
going
it
for
helps,
this, yeah.
if it helps, like instead of thinking you can substitute close and far with south and north for the party towers because the boss should always be south and north, and then the tank tower is always by itself on the rear.
Okay.
So the in and outs are happening exactly as the mechanic is happening.
They happen with the cast bar of the mechanic.
Right. So
Yeah.
if it's like Akmorn, we have and it's in, we have to be inside while stacked, and they're going off at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a small ease to that is that because the in or out resolves immediately with the cast bar, the moment that first millisecond where that cast finishes, you're fine to step into the danger zone immediately after. Obviously, don't run out or anything, but like
Right.
if you need to do a small adjust, you could just step in the immediately after the cast bar finishes.
And then we
That,
have
that lines up with our healing, right? Like if we're doing the three Akmorn stacks, and then it's supposed to be out. Everyone will be slightly outside of healing range the moment it hits, and everybody needs to take a step in to make sure they catch the rest of our heals.
Okay.
and ranged will bait afterwards as normal, and that's enraged. So we'll have he'll summon the 3 Akmorn towers again, but the towers will instantly kill anybody who's standing in them. So 3 people will soak the towers and die, 3 people will rotate in, soak the towers and die, and then you kill him.
All right. Quick question. So assuming we go with what you were saying of melee LB3, melee LB2, when are the LBs?
LB3 will be at the first Akmorn after you step in. And then LB2 will be right before enrage.
Okay. Did you link a
right.
clear VOD in this, by the way, or just the Exa flare dodge?
No, but
Provide
there-
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can
please,
get one.
please, yeah, I want a visual just so I can.
The Exaflare dodge is probably what I would like put the most brain power to doing because it's going to be the first major hang up by far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
While you take a look at that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dust first.
Laggy,
Yes.
So aside from the obvious in out, like what would you say are like the important draw call / things to
I was gonna do a quick TLDR of that. Once Luna and you all are finished going over on paper, I will cover a cheat sheet of hey, these are probably the things that are gonna kill you during brawl.
Yeah, I'm sure someone's the god of in and out. I don't know what the other calls are though.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be calling basically as much as I can.
Okay, here's the dodge.
Now I have to open the video to see the timestamp.
You won't have that waymark, but yeah, the pillar of light in the middle of the exfilare is what you want to aim for. In our video, that is very slightly south of the center of the sea waymark. Very slightly. It is fucking tight. If you are a character length off that spot, you will die.
I know Luna's slides for the Fornifal and Rage for the where it says Spicy North and Me South. We should swap that.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because Spicy's south for all the other towers and I'm north for all the other towers.
Okay. Sure.
Make less brain power.
I guess yeah. That means I should swap myself in Dust as well.
So
You
here's the
can
real question.
also, for the exfilare dodge, you can safely pop sprint after your second GCD, and it will be up for the dodge for the full duration. If you do it earlier, it won't be. So second GCD at least. Wait that long.
Most of our memes are going to be people dying to Exaflare. Second most memes are going to be people forgetting Mix.
That is correct. Number one will be extra players, then number two will be Mitts. Number three will be Mitts not catching people.
Always a good one.
Number four will. So I don't know. I can't comment because this is definitely going to be dependent on the tanks. But my tanks commented that keeping track of hate positioning autos, remembering to swap, remembering to do the hard swaps, remembering to do facing correctly was a lot to keep track of, on top of making sure all your bits are correct for the entire phase. I was just told that there's a lot of your plate to think about. Something that will come naturally over time. So it's not like it's insurmountable or anything. Like everything else, you'll get practice. But the thing is that, you won't get to practice when you get to the step. So remembering to juggle all that will be the typical. It's worth noting that if you fuck up the auto swap, it's not the end of the world, because getting more than 2 stacks is not fatal. It sucks, but it's not fatal. So you can still salvage for getting a swap or fucking up hate and like getting to 3 stacks. What else? Don't panic on Giga That's my best advice to you. I think the dodge that I developed, the one that Luna suggested you do, is the safest one by far, and also not that hard to do. Luna, are you going to call out the direction for the dodge? Because there should be one person, keeping their eyeball on that. Okay.
What do you call? Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you call for that?
I ended up doing a double call out because people didn't like one call out for universally, so I call west left or east right.
Okay.
I say both words just so that everyone knows what direction to go. Spicy, assuming you have soil for all the Giga players, which you should. When you do the Giga player dodge, outside of the first one, which may or may not be in soil, like if it's an out, I get being safe. But for the other 2 dodges, make sure you're standing in soil. If it's center on his hitbox, you're going to be able to stand outside his hitbox, but still be in soil, and just be in soil. Have the extra 10% because
it's perfectly the same size as the hitbox.
It's perfectly the size of his hitbox plus an out. Like, you know how an out for the dog, it's enough to cover the out position and no more.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So even though it looks scary, stand inside that soil. Don't go further out if you can help it.
Yo, lagging. Correct me if I'm wrong. For Giga Flares, after the first is placed, it's always going to be placing it in a clockwise order, right? They never do counterclockwise?
No. It can be either order.
Oh, okay.
It is, right? You cannot, it's not always clockwise.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's one thing I want to mention. So for you and Pat specifically, so you understand. So facing is north-south. You point at north at the start. And then after X players, you point at west with Octane at east. The reason Octane goes to east is because the tower is going to be there anyways, the tank tower like this. So the Octane just might as well pre-position themselves. Bear something in mind when you go off to pre-position yourself at east for Ockmorn. When the Ockmorn cast bar starts, don't make the mistake of continuing to stay outside the hitbox. You still need to step in and remember to catch the party miss as well. You're not an exception. Even though you're a tank, you eat more shit, so you want all the party minutes too. So remember that you need to step in a little bit and then step out just like everyone else.
But what is
After
the reason? Sorry.
go ahead.
Why do we swap to spacing them east-west instead of just north the whole time?
We can, but then because we're already moving from Exaflare and there's autos coming out, so instead of making things a little bit like kind of hectic, of like main tank running north, and then off tank is either east or west, and then you might accidentally run through the center and get hit by the auto or something, right?
The
It
autos
might
come
For
out
whatever reason,
like
it also aligns with the
after the
floor.
last extra flare blows up, you have like 2 seconds before the autos come out. So the reason is if the tanks are anywhere near the party, which they will be after the extra dodge, you'll cleave the party. And the party is south, so you don't want to point him south just because it's just not safe.
Okay.
Yeah, it just makes things a little bit easier for our movement, I guess. Unless you want
Yeah, I
to
just
have it
wasn't
north.
sure if there was like very explicit placement shit happening there.
To some
No,
degree,
it's
to
not.
some degree, there is a little bit because doing the east-west gives you the really easy spot for the Exaflare brain dead dodge. Right? Doing it from if say if south was true
The
south.
exaflare facing is when you
Yeah.
face him north.
No,
I'm
it's-
asking about east-west.
Yeah, she's talking about for Akmorn.
Yeah, it gives
Akmorn.
you comfy rotates for Akmorn.
It's literally
Oh, I
just
see.
because you're doing the extra flare dodge and you're all coming in, right? So you're all coming in from true south because that's always where the extra flare dodge is. As you come in and the fourth extra flare explodes, the autos happen right away. You don't want to force all the party to move from true south. You just want the tanks to split off, and you want the bait to go center. So the quickest way to do that is bait goes to center, tanks split left and right, which ends up being west east center.
Okay.
That said, Luna mentioned this, and it will fucking kill one of you if you forget. When you come back in for the extra flare dodge, do not dodge along the circle of its hitbox to your west-east positions right away, because extra flare can and will clip you under certain formations. So make sure you're going through his hitbox first, walk towards the center, just like the bait does, but then split off the east-west afterwards. That's safe. But going to the left or right beforehand is not safe.
Please refer to the
Yeah.
clip of Win fucking
And-
dying.
And that dodge should be fine, right? Because the exa that we're moving into every time is basically at south, right?
Correct.
So
the
it's
south
just literally
straight line
go
to
center
is safe.
and then turn
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, that is always safe.
But the timing of that is that we aren't gonna go into the center and split left, right. Or-
I'm just talking about tank movement.
Just
That's
the tank
tank.
movement.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I thought you were talking about the party. Okay. that
I'm
makes sense.
literally
No,
just
no.
talking about tank movement. I do not give a shit what y'all are doing. I have to do way too much shit to give a shit about what you're doing.
The tanks have to do a way more thinking than
Yep.
anyone else in this space. Like that, there's no doubt it's a
Yeah,
heavy
I
tank.
wasn't sure if it was related because you are with us doing the Exaflare dodge, right?
Correct. We are
Correct.
with
You're
you
running
during the
with-
extra
The
kind of
reason they
aligned with
fuck
it. I wasn't
off
sure
is
if
because
you're-
that
okay.
auto is going to kill you if they don't
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why it's also comfy for me to do the callouts instead of having Pad do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm
say,
gonna
like, let's-
recommend that I don't call a goddamn thing out during this phase.
No.
Yeah,
you
let's
should.
have Pat micromanage her exact pixel position and do callouts while we're at it.
It didn't
While-
work super well in P6,
while
let's
doing-
not do it in P7.
While doing her rotation perfectly and using defensive cooldowns appropriately.
So autos on the baited autos, they hurt the tanks. So healers, beware. The DPS want to be at least 45,000 hit points. They don't need a shield. They can get away with 45k plus, preferably 50, but 45k is okay. And the reason you don't probably want to spend a shield on them is because after every auto, you're going to have to rage wipe you anyways. They're going to get caught that regardless. The one exception is Luna. Please make sure Luna doesn't die to the auto because it's physical.
Yeah.
And
fun.
she doesn't have a shield, unlike summoners. So
Oh yeah, I forgot. The autos are magic for tanks. So do with that information what you will, Pad. I'm talking about Dark Mind.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
yeah, right.
Is Darkmind still useless? Is that what you're saying?
No,
No,
the
no,
autos.
no.
The autos you take are magic. The autos the party takes is
Oh.
physical.
I can use Dark Mind!
Yo,
Finally!
It's
Just walk
happening.
into the fucking fight!
Quick question. It doesn't really matter, but what makes something a close tower, our tower? Like I can't tell from the VOD.
Okay, so you're always coming in from the south, right? The exit flare is always a south dot, true south, right? And you're coming in. All right, so you're looking at the boss. On one side of him, 2 towers will spawn. On the other side of them, 1 tower will spawn. The lone 1 tower, which is at his rear, is always a tank tower. The 2 towers that spawn on the other side are the white party towers. One is close and one is far, because you're at south, and one is going to be closer, the south one, and one's going to be farther, the north one.
Oh, okay.
If you refer to the slide that Luna is currently on right now, that tiny little
Yeah.
picture, it's because the party's already from everything we've been doing up to that moment. We're still as a party stacked at the relative south spot right there.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so
I see.
that's what the close and far means. The
Close,
one on the
far,
right,
relative
you
to the
ignore
party.
that because that's
Understood.
for the tanks.
Yeah.
But then the close party is for the, or the close one's for the close party, and the far one's for the far party.
Okay.
Again, if you don't, if close and far don't make sense to you, north and south.
No. That's
it's
fine.
the same thing.
Yeah. It's fine. I was just trying to understand why they were close and far. If it's relative to the party, that makes perfect sense. I get it. Okay.
Yes.
That was it. Yeah.
Relative to the party / true south, because it's the same thing in this particular instance.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, fuck me. I guess just get back there, right?
Alright,
Yeah,
so
just go
calling
back
the
there.
night.
There tonight.
2 seconds before we go back in to just talk MIT, just really quick.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Oh my god, you want to live?
So, other than playing this, I will caution people right now. Hey, Celestia and Spicy, you may want to listen to this.
Yeah.
If you want your Carousel and your soil to be up for all the mechanics, which spoilers you do, you need to pop them immediately at the start of the cast bar mechanics, because if you don't, they will not be up in time. So when Aquamore and Gigaflare start, you need to drop it right away. If you delay it, it will not be up for the first hit.
That was
for
one of the
all
notes
mechanics.
I had for
Yes.
everyone.
If you pop a 15-second mitt at the start of the cast bar, it will catch the entire mechanic, except for maybe the last hit of Aquamore 3. So 15 seconds, you're good to go. Pop it at some point during the cast bar. If you have a 10-second mitt to catch all the hits of Aquamore and catch all 3 hits of Gigaflare, you have to pop it at the end, which really sucks. You want to make sure that mitt is on, so even if you can't delay it to the end, or whatever, make sure it's on before the cast bar finishes, because that's still crucial. But the first hit and the last hit of Gigaflare is an 8-second gap. So you only have, to catch all 3 hits, you have to hit a 10-second mitt 2 seconds before the cast bar finishes. And Aquamore is like, it's somewhere around that range, and the third one is particularly long, but the third one's going to be easy because you're going to have a tank full. The second one's going to be the scariest one.
The mid on my sheet has been planned based on that information, so that it's every single mitt on there is possible to hit. There's 2 mitts that are tight, and they're tight in that you need to hit them at the very start of the cast bars for them to be up by the next time you need them. And that is in particular to Pad and Dest for the second Aquamorn. Your Missionary and Samba will be up for the third Aquamorn if you mash it at the very second the cast bar appears. If you delay it a few seconds, then it's going to come up a few seconds into the third Aquamorn. It's probably the only 2 mitts that are super tight besides our 30 seconds.
Besides Soil Carousel. Yeah. Yep.
All the other ones are very nicely spaced, and that doesn't matter. The only reason you need to consider it is for things like Addle, Feint, and Magic Barrier, which just need to be hit at the end of the cast bar.
Okay.
And they'll when your next assignment or reprisal as well. So like the next time you need to use reprisal or feint and stuff like that, more than enough time has passed, so it doesn't matter that you're hitting it late in the cast bar.
Okay, so you said for me to have it for that second Aquamorn is what you're referring to?
Yeah, so the second Aquamorn, your missionary, you just need to hit it as soon as the Aquamorn cast starts.
Yeah, okay.
That
just as soon as
in
possible.
Samba,
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
It's just a very specific, because the next Aquamorn is like almost exactly 90 seconds later. So if
I see.
if you don't hit
Okay.
it immediately,
The timing from the beginning to the second Ockmorn is like whatever, but the timing from the second one to
yeah.
the
So
third
you're
one
using
is a bitch.
you're using
Got it.
missionary in Samba for alternative end, and
Yes.
the next time you need it is 2.5 minutes later, or 2 minutes
Okay,
later.
so,
So
yeah,
you have a
okay.
30-second buffer on
Plenty
that one.
of time. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad your internet died, or, well,
Oh.
you're not in the
I'm glad we
instance,
didn't
so
go
it's
in.
okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So then just to start at this, just because we did have Luna die, for alternative end that the mitts there, and we're also just gonna do a soil deploy.
I mean, I missed
at
Samba
the
there.
point.
I did it way too early.
Yeah.
Oh, was
there
it
was a
called
second
alternative
bleed.
end? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Do
Alternative end.
do
Oh.
a deploy and deploy off Luna.
Fancy.
True.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Realistically, it's not necessary because we definitely survive with plenty if we have the deploy happening.
I guess I get to do.
That time to deploy literally went off a split second after we took the damage.
Yeah. To be fair, I died to overkill 1800. There was a Holos there that won't be there in the future, but that made up for the Samba.
And I get to do
Yeah.
a full uninterrupted improv for that transition too. It's so long.
Yeah, so I did put that you can start improv as soon as you see King Thornton land. That is your cue to start dancing.
Yes, enjoy the 10% shield, friends.
So that'll let you get a
And
full shield
healing
out
boost.
before you need to hit
I
Samba.
appreciate the healing boost.
As soon as I saw Spicy still casting Sucker, I knew I was dead.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the suckers going, I'm like, I'm gonna mash this Hollows, and still wasn't enough.
I mean, I missed improv and Samba there, so like, we should have been helping.
I should have Vit potted. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna
If it's
we have
any-
50%
If it's any
mitt.
consolation, Des, I did the exact same thing. I was drilled in my head, hit your mitt at the end of the bleed, and then I wasn't told there was 2 bleeds.
Yeah,
was
that's usually
okay.
what gets people.
Yeah.
Such a dick move.
Well,
I didn't even
hitting
hear
improv
it
and
go.
AFKing until improv's done is much easier.
Because I think you need 60% mitt to survive it without shield.
It fucking hurts.
And
It's 124,000 unmitigated.
yeah, and we're doing 50% plus a spread low, which is plenty. Especially because it's going to be a super boosted spread low.
Also, my 1.6k ticks of improv healing serve you well.
Celestia, Spicy, the scariest autos are going to be the ones that happen after the second exit flare.
Second exaflare.
The reason for that is because the first set of autos, the tanks do not have any full stacks yet. But the second one.
Oh, you mean the scary as in the tanks are in danger? Okay.
Yeah. Not the DPS, the tanks specifically.
That makes sense, yeah, because they have 2 stacks.
That one is going to hurt a lot.
Okay. I mean, that's fine, because, yeah, if fucking Dark Mind works on him, and I have TBN anyways, then
it sure does.
I can hold Dark Mind for that one in particular.
Yeah, you could. Assuming that you're not doing it for...
I mean, it's 60 seconds, right?
Just to confirm, these baited autos are the only quote-unquote autos, right? He doesn't...
Yes, he does not do anything else.
He does not do
mechanics. Okay.
Yes, it's 2 autos after every mechanic.
That's what I thought, but then I never actually got the confirmation on that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
they're not really autos. Just think of them as mini tank busters.
Yep. They're just mountain busters.
Yeah.
Aurora, I was curious what your plan for your own mitt through this is, because if you're just invulning the 611, then you can just do whatever the hell you want, right? But
kind of. The only thing I'll have left is Rampart during that 611, but my idea about it is that I'm gonna use Bloodwetting for every set of autos except the ones after the exaflares. After the exaflare 2 and exaflare 3. During exaflare 2 and exaflare 3, I have no cooldowns for that. I'm gonna eat it raw, and then I'm going to use Equilibrium, which is my 1 minute, to stabilize myself so I can eat the second hit without dying instantly. So.
Okay. Because, yeah, I'm not super sure, other than obviously, like, TBN and stuff, what I can give where if I'm expected to have everything for the 611.
You should be fine with TBN for all the autos at the start, and then that shouldn't bring you low enough if you have a little bit of healing to survive the second auto, even if it's raw, because
Okay.
it does like
Yeah,
50k.
So-
like,
because I can TBN early, and then I should have a second stack of ablation that I can use for like later stuff,
yes,
and
that's true.
then
You have ablation, yeah. I forgot
hold
about that.
on to the last oblation with everything else for the 6-1.
The 611, what I'm supporting you with is I'm flashing you, and that's all I can do.
Yeah, of course. No, sorry, I wasn't asking in terms of what you could do for me. It was just more of like, because you don't need your cooldowns at that point.
Mhm.
I was just kind of more curious where you were gonna put shit, because I don't know that I can put a lot of shit anywhere.
Yeah,
So, like,
the only thing I'll have
Oh.
left is Rampart, which I'm gonna push to the last two autos.
yeah,
Unfortunately,
that makes sense.
you're likely gonna eat the last two autos raw, because you're popping everything for the 611.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
TBM
I
will be
would,
up again though.
Aurora, I would recommend that you you save Venge for Awkward 2 and
Yes, that is my
Rampart
plan.
for Awkward 1, and then Patch should do the opposite. Patch should Shadow Wall for Awkward 1, not use it for 2, and have it up for the kitchen sink at 3.
Yes, that is my current mid plan in terms of I use Rampart at the very start of the autos, which will also catch all the way until Aquamarine 1 finishes.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
so basically, my plan is TBN autos and a couple of Dark Minds for the early ones, anyways, and then I can Shadow Wall the first Ockmorn, and then otherwise I'm just kind of not doing anything else.
You can actually pop your Rampart for the first one if you do it early, and it will still be back up for the second one.
Yeah, I've seen some people do in a Dark Knight perspective, Rampart 1, Rampart 2, and then Rampart for the later half of 3. I think it actually should line up perfectly fine to have Rampart 3 at the very start.
It lines up for all of them as long as you pop it
yeah.
early. So
Okay.
it's one of the
Okay.
things where the awkwards are like 82 seconds apart. So if you pop the Rampart early, it'll still be back up in time for the next one.
Yes.
And then for the last one, you're kitchen sinking, so you have everything. So hitting the Rampart late is not a big deal. This is not the normal Awkward where the first hit does more damage. It actually distributes the damage completely evenly amongst all the hits. So it's okay to be slightly delayed in the last Rampart. But if you hit your Rampart right before or right during the cast bar of Awkward for 1, you'll still have it for the entirety of 2, and you'll have it slightly delayed for 3.
Okay, so basically early Ockmorn cast bar, and then on cooldown, basically after that.
You don't need that Rampart for the first one. Like, it is honestly overkill. If you don't feel comfortable worrying about it, it's not a big deal because you have Shadow Wall for the first one. So
yeah, that's fair. If I don't have the weaves, then I'll prioritize Shadow Wall on that one.
Yeah, and that one's intuitive. You
And
want
then,
Shadow Wall.
yeah, if I do that, then I can do the early Rampart on the second one and know that I'll have it for the third one then.
Yeah, and also your Shadow Wall will be on the third one, which is the more dangerous one for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, probably will lean that way then, just because I'll also have TBN and stuff.
You're going to be really comfy because of Dark Mind. The fact that Dark Mind catches the autos is nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So basically, you kind of could do the same thing that I'm doing with my Equilibrium, right? Because they're both 1 minute, where after every Exa, then you'll be using your 1 minute there. Because then the later 2 ones, you won't have anything. The first one, you'll have a shit ton of mid in terms of like you'll have your TBN, you have your Rampart if you have it early, etc.
Okay.
Generally speaking, curing waltzes during Giga Flare. I'm not too sure.
That's
probably
good time to
the
use
most
it.
efficient. Yeah.
Yeah.
You pop it
Sounds
after.
like the best time.
You probably want to pop it during the last dodge. So like party does the first dodge, stops, and then party does the second dodge, pop it then during the second dodge.
Yeah.
On that same mechanic, since I'm assuming since the soil is there, that means that we'll be doing our triangle dodge. What's the actual stopping point? Is it on the edge of the hitbox or is it further?
The edge of the
Might be
hitbox is
further.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
The edge of the hitbox is fine. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to use the edge of the hitbox if you want to be in soil. That's not.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it is safe. I promise you, it looks scary, but it is safe. As long as you're angling your dodge correctly, you'll be fine. And you honestly need to like really misread it to not angle it correctly because the proximity that you need to be away from the Giga Flare is quite generous.
Yeah, because remember, if it's Blizzard, we're stepping in during the first Giga Flare anyway, so.
I guess
Oh, that's
true.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you have to step in for that first in, so you already know inside the hitbox is actually safe. So if you're just outside, you're guaranteed to be safe as long as you have not misjudged your angle from the Giga Flare.
So we're gonna pop our 2 minutes during the first Giga Flare.
Yeah, so this was the point of contention. You can pop your 2 minutes come online right before the Giga Flare run happens, like shortly before the Giga Flare dodge happens. We decided to delay 2 minutes until after it ends because it's really shitty for casters and the healers cannot do a single DPS GCD during Giga Flare. But that may be composition dependent. I would recommend doing it after the first Giga Flare has actually resolved, and you have that 10 seconds of dead time.
For a lot of groups I talked to, they told me that a really good point is after the first explosion, and then you're already at the second position for the first Giga Flare, and then moving from second to third position is when they usually pot and stuff.
Yeah, you do your first dodge, you hit your pot, and then you do your second dodge, and you hit your 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that's gonna be my question. When do we?
And then the last minute will happen at Awkward Dream.
Okay.
Okay.
That was gonna be my other question.
Yeah.
You said it earlier. What is our sprints reserved for? Exa flares or Giga flares?
Exa always.
Exa flares. Always excess. If you want it, there's another Giga Flare dodge you can do where you run straight in a straight line through that would require sprint. Well, not require, heavily recommended, but that deprives you of sprint for all your Exas, which don't fucking die to Exa, man. Like dying to Exa is the worst feeling.
We'll have sprint for every Exa, and the first Giga has expedient. So
yeah.
The second Giga Flare is the only one without it.
It's the second Giga where you will not have speed, and it's comfortable to do that run.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
My brain is full.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So
Yeah.
Pat, do you want to tank first or tank second? Because then, the only reason I asked this is to make it a bit smoother who has like second aggro without needing to resort to a provoke. Like if you're tanking first, then your damage will outpace mine, right? And then I'll pop my.
It might because it's right after 2 minutes, right? So I'm not hitting a lot of shit there anymore.
Okay. The other option is we'll delay whoever's off tanking delays their stance, right? So they do a couple GCDs and then turn on their stance, and then that should be fine too.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So yeah, I can keep it off, and then because I usually go east for shit, so starting east, good for.
Okay. Where do you want to dodge? You said you usually start east for stuff. You want to dodge east for Exa flares? Well, after the Exa flare, I mean.
After Exa flares, yeah.
Okay.
I would prefer east spot because that's what we're already doing for Trios 1 and fucking everything else, right? So.
Sure. Okay.
Some other things, Celestia, just to continue what we're normally doing, for the auto baits, I'll continue to focus heal pad, and you continue on Aurora, so we don't heal one person, not the other.
Sure.
Aurora,
also,
do you want to move A in?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I use the map, the tip of the
Imagine
diamond.
using the map.
I know it's gonna swap us, Spicy, but for that phase, you are the shield healer.
Yeah. Because because I don't have emergency tactics for every single heal. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
I can
Yep.
actually prognosis spam.
Yep, that's fair.
I guess that's a little unfair for me to say. Pat, do you want to put the A marker in because we're both gonna have to use that north location?
Yeah, we both are. I guess we'll see if it's a problem.
Okay.
But
Yeah, right now I'm just gauging it by the tip of like the diamond, right? I just stand at the tip and then that's it.
I see.
Yeah, I know we're about to see phase 6 a bunch again, but god, feels good to get past it at least once.
What are you talking about? We're gonna beat it again.
ミンチにしてやる
We have to see it at least one more time.
I mean, I can say I am not comfortable healing that still.
For the most part.
Though,
Like 2 hour
Pad and
walkthrough I
Aurora
did
were
earlier today.
in no danger
Find
at
out
that time.
So many things.
I didn't actually look at who all died to the first Exaflare.
Not me.
Hello.
I did. I did.
I
Pretty
did
sure.
not.
Just dodge.
That's not.
If a tank does die to the first Exaflare, by the way, whoever's second on hate immediately fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
May have happened more than once.
Yeah, it happened to me.
I feel like
Where-
it's unlikely they know it's
'cause-
quick enough.
Because Blick was like, Luna, get out. And I was like, well, what do you mean? I got fucking deleted in the middle of the party.
Yeah, that sounds like it's the most likely scenario.
You guys are so excited, you're stealing my arrow.
Lightning Salt
And-
in. Yo, my guy comes to me way too late. So I just quickly
He's
tab.
just chilling, you know.
Look,
Uh,
I'm already gonna interrupt him. You don't need to like throw kick him too.
Wow.
Okay. If it's a fast interrupt, he gets to the center quicker.
Okay,
It's true.
How
I'll try to interrupt him sooner.
No, 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 no. No, I was kidding. Don't worry about it.
And then
Now it's a race.
Yeah, it's a shitty race now. Like a very low stakes one-time race.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
I'll live.
Live?
I like
Live? We live?
Spicy! We need people to live. Don't rescue.
that. That's why Pad's alive.
Yeah, he can't rescue both of us.
I know Pad's tendencies. She always makes sure to hit the boss, so I yoinked
That-
you instead.
The way that Aurora said that was like audible, like bona fide fucking capital D colon in audio form.
Yeah, see, I saw that we were at 30% already when it was about to get in my cleave, and I knew it was safe.
I mean, I think it was funny because I was literally just thinking in my head at that moment, like, man, what is the point of this last cleave anyways? Because as long as someone survives, who gives a shit?
Because of the transition later on, I guess.
God, it feels so good. There's no longer spoilers that can be had.
Yes.
Spoiled.
Now we can freely discuss the fight.
We can finally talk about Dragon King Thornton.
Yes.
Yep.
You know
I can
what's-
say the words.
You know what's fucked up? I was spoiled on Red. My not safe for work artist I follow was like, what this Drew art, and that's how I found out.
Amazing.
You saw Sexy Thornton?
Correct.
Oh,
Do you
That's
want to share
so
this with
fucked
us?
up,
No,
actually.
I
Yeah,
refuse.
I need to know.
Yeah, I want to know what it looks like.
Like what you see, boys.
It's like
Right.
Dragon King Thornton, he's just like glistening with sweat.
Good, that's good. I don't have to refer to Dragon King Thornton as Donkey Kong anymore. It's fucking DK.
The thing is,
Kong.
I jokingly have referred to, not in this game, but like in WoW and shit, I've referred to like Secret Final Phases as like the God King version, and I was afraid if I was gonna say that here,
Oh yeah.
that I'd say Dragon King instead. It'd actually spoil it.
Look, I know you guys were just... You guys really wanted another Thornton phase. I know. 2 wasn't enough.
I can't believe he just descends from heaven to fucking teabag you with his balls.
Very sexy.
That would actually be more interesting than what he actually does.
I mean, you know, that's what he does. He's got 2
Hunter?
eyes, giant balls,
Counter.
descends from heaven.
But
It's the
doesn't
same outfit,
do that
but he's
here.
got like a kilt on.
Yeah. For the record, if you kill Thornton, he does not come back down, obviously, and you die to the eyes.
The eyes just are there.
Yeah, he picks up the eyes because you kill Nidhogg.
Yeah, Ice Phase starts again, but you don't get the buffs because everyone's
Oh,
alive. So
I feel like I would want to just see that once. Oh fuck!
There's no spirit.
Why did you
Alright,
die?
well, we're seeing it.
Oh,
I thought you were adjusting. I started moving, but then I ran into the ice.
Fancy. Also, we have
okay,
a
never
tower
mind.
out here.
I mean,
Well,
I did perfectly, and whoever fucked up that.
Yeah, God,
what a
honestly.
fucking weirdo that fucked that up. That's crazy.
I was gonna say,
I'm
just
sorry
take
they
that
did that
res
to
and
you.
stand still, and I'll go take yours. It's simple.
I find it so great that in the end, the reason you wipe to not killing Thornton is because Harshafon's alive.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been pondering that the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we should have just
All
killed
you
him.
do is wipe because Harshafon's alive.
If I move my crosshair a little bit, I won't be attacking the spear. I'll be attacking Harshafont.
I mean, realistically, it's what he deserves. Okay, actually, so there's a timeline if Harshafont dies. There's a timeline if Harshafont lived. What about if we kill Harshafont? How does that change the timeline? Is
You
like
no
P
longer get adopted by a house.
is
Fortemps.
P6 like Edmund the Fortemps? And then we fight
Yeah,
Emmerich?
Edmund comes for fucking revenge, dude.
Where's the phase where Harshafont's never born?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and we have like
Blue?
a suspiciously named Elizin named like Farshahant or something.
You mean the timeline where Edmund doesn't cheat on his wife? Oh. Oh.
It's okay that left. It's okay though. He writes a book about us, so yeah,
Yeah.
he's chill.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's
Don't
probably
worry about it.
fan fiction.
House Fortemps.
Yeah, you get in the fucking Ishgard on like Bransel's fucking ward.
Blue?
I can't you just beat up the guards to get in? Call it like a holy duel in the name of Halone or something, I don't know.
Clockwise?
You like trial by combat like we did for Tataru.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
I'm
you
down.
should just get anything for free in Ishgard, because you could just be like, alright, trial by combat, who's gonna stop you?
Thornton.
Kill him too!
It keeps coming back.
Shit.
God, he loves being alive.
Yo,
I mean, he has the nigh irrepressible force of, 2 eyeballs.
Yeah, we kill Thornton, he comes back and he's purple. We spare Thornton, he comes back and he's a dragon.
Knockback?
Auntie?
What happens if you kill Thornton?
Ooh.
Thornton becomes gay.
A roll to seduce.
The dragon
It becomes gay. I think he's already gay. It's just repressed.
Yeah, he's got that Catholic guilt. You could see it.
Exactly.
I mean,
He's got a
Ishgard
90.
is. I mean, Ishgard is Winter Fantasy Catholic France.
Didn't used to be winter.
I mean, I don't know what to really say there.
Well, it used to be green.
I mean, yes, they talk about that.
Yeah. Were they always? Were they still Catholic green France, which would just be France?
Maybe.
Just regular France? I don't know.
I was like the meme of what's it called? The place you go to in the firmament to gather shit. The
Diadem. Yeah.
Yeah, diadem. I was like, what? It's just that, but it's like the template just says like Ohio.
Yeah.
One's adjust.
One's adjust.
Out first. Out. In. Baits. Out first.
Fuck off, please.
Out.
God, I
In.
hate Nidhogg and he hates me.
I mean, he has a whole song
Pattern
about
is
how much
pretty
he hates you.
Get ready to dodge.
If he
I'm
loved
sure
you,
he
this
won't
whole
look right
war
at you.
could have been
Dodge,
avoided.
dodge.
Out one with double out. Fucking get me out, please.
I'm out here with my fucking say the firmament. I'm like, yeah, with that one place where you gather shit.
Look,
Like,
you can say
actively
it.
repressing
You
the
bought
memory.
it. The materials.
I bought every single one, dude. I got
I
my
bought-
saint without walking in that fucking place.
Yeah, I gathered like maybe 5% of my shit, and I'm like, I'm not doing this, and then I bought them. I spent maybe an hour or two in there. Obviously insufficient.
The sheer number of points you for the 500,000 on gatherers and how much effort it takes to get it is just atrocious.
It's
I did
how
a
much
decent
you're
amount of
willing to
gathering in
pay for
there,
a bot.
and I got like 70,000
I
points.
barely
was like,
broke
this is
50,000
dumb.
exactly.
Yeah, I
I did
barely got
all of my
50K.
gathering. I didn't buy anything off the market board, and I barely broke 50k.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's dumb.
Meanwhile, a perfect expert craft is like 1300 standalone. It takes like 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Tether.
If you're into the center and just see it's like, oh, you're going to kill me, thank you, but you're just passing tethers and run away. It's like, no, wait, I must die.
I remember like at the very end of the grind, I was like so into expert crafting. I'm doing like 15 expert crafts perfectly an hour, and I'm like, I hate this. Why did I learn?
Dives.
Stop trying to save me, Warrior of Light, please.
Melee.
Melees.
Are you doing mechanics over
Dive.
there, Warrior of Light?
He's just like gasping for air, suffering. You're like, hold on.
Damn, those dive swaps are cool. I wish that could be
Save
me.
him.
Warrior light, that's sick as fuck.
Warrior of
Warrior
Light,
friend.
you're not gonna meet the DPS check.
Let me go back to the ethereal sea. I'm begging you.
I'm just saying, a lot of this
can't
could have been averted
stand
by letting
listening
people
to
die.
Alphino.
You see your Izzy, I can sense it.
He's gonna cry over me, I know it.
He's just standing there casting Ruin. He could heal me.
He's an academician. It's just like a shitty scholar without a fairy. So I kind of phase 7 the vicious, the orchestral variant of the fucking
Revenge
3.4
twofold.
final boss dungeon theme.
It also, I learned later, plays in Dunscape.
No.
That's sad. After,
Yeah.
After
Does it?
fucking perfect
Where?
Alex being so fucking beautiful.
Diablos. The phase 2 of Diablos, I believe, does orchestral revenge twofold.
Really, I've never noticed.
I mean, so I do know that it was supposed to be Nidhogg's original theme before they replaced it with Dragon Song that they had.
I don't hate it. It's a good song. I don't think it fits for a final boss.
Yeah.
Watch Lightnings.
I hated it. I wouldn't have been listening to it for the past, like, week.
It's a solid song.
Left.
Right?
Oops.
Little
The
toasty.
translation for lyrics is great too. About like extinction or eternal redemption.
Oh, they can just say whatever they want. They made that up.
Yes, it's a fictional language. Like you got me there, but still.
No way. I was gonna major in that. What the fuck?
In Final Fantasy Draconic.
Yeah. We're gonna find North. Doom's plant.
Specifically Final Fantasy 14 Draconic.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Gary, locate.
North is 1.
Go.
One is pretty good for looking.
I like looking.
Puddles away from A.
I didn't melee combo, so I must fuck up this meteor manually.
Out of the front.
Bill Gage. He's dead as usual.
Huh. If I don't melee there, I'm just kind of full gauge for a hot minute, actually.
Guess you're
Kinda
destined
awkward.
to fuck up meteors.
Look, I'm just padding for the parse, okay?
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Let him cast.
Casting? He's casting.
Drop him. Party to 1.
We've permitted you to cast.
Yeah, I appreciate that it's always me that drops him.
I mean, I hit full gauge before the tank buster comes out. Like,
Yeah. Pots.
Lob food.
Really?
Oh fuck.
Right. After. Just do it after your ability.
Yeah, after your window.
Oh,
On me.
this sucks, actually.
okay.
Sucks a lot.
Fred.
Nidhogg.
Mid to 70.
Sure you're in
Good.
parties. Watch wing. Tanks far.
You're out mid.
It's kind of a medium hog swap. And swap.
Boards. Self.
Aurora and Fiona.
Oh.
Oh.
I gotta bleed.
Grab.
Gotcha.
Lag?
Lab? I don't think so.
Okay.
Either way, food cook.
I really appreciate the fact that dying to spreading flames does a overkill of 4.2 million damage.
Just to
Should
make
have played around
You
it.
don't.
Do the mechanic correctly, please, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
There's
don't
no
think
way
that-
you live that one.
Frankly, I don't think there's a please at the end of that if they're hitting you that hard.
Yeah, it's more of a do the mechanic, go fuck yourself.
DSR, go fuck yourself.
That's it. They should really just replace the description with that.
Honestly.
Yeah, who needs that fluff about, you know, dreaming of saving a friend? Just go fuck yourself. I mean, this whole thing's a go fuck yourself to people who wanted. But what if Arshafat lives?
You didn't want that. Next question.
Yeah, this is very much you think you do. No territory.
You don't.
Red.
Red.
Like Thornton's the don't you have phones guy.
Wyatt Chang.
That's
Wow,
him.
that was sketchy.
Poor
Don't you
guy.
see the resemblance?
Right?
It's hard to tell because of the helmet and body armor.
Yeah.
I wonder what his primally face looks like without the helmet.
Hope it's the same. Hope it's just the old bearded sorted.
Oh, I thought you meant the same as his helmet, where
Oh.
it's just
Another helmet.
It's still there.
Freaking Master Chief.
it's just what his
A
face
second
looks
helmet.
like.
Yeah, he's gotta like tuck his beard into the helmet and everything. It's like runs down his chest.
And he reveals that he is none other than Mr. Souls himself.
Dad, get out of there.
Dad.
John Souls.
You need Emmerich to be like, Dad, you're embarrassing me. Take off the helmet. Counter.
Mark wants to go to Toys R Us.
No, son. Ultimate end.
Okay, Dad, let's get you back to the home.
And when they defeat me, I'll cast alternate end instead.
Thornton's a weeaboo, dude.
Dad,
West
you're
North?
embarrassing
South?
me.
Don't.
Mr. Emmerich has it rough.
Really?
Dad, I just
My
want
dad to be the Pope.
Dad, I just want to invite the Warlight over for dinner.
Auntie?
Crack.
I want them to be able to have a drink
What's
without
that?
being traumatized.
Oh, with a third eye, isn't it? Dad?
She's one of the cool ones, Dad.
Where's your dad at?
Look,
Get the truth out of him.
Thornton would absolutely not be okay with Emmerich having a crush on some other race.
Yeah.
No shot.
100%. Even as a bastard son, he doesn't recognize it's still not okay.
No, absolutely not.
Didn't know that Thornton was anti-interracial marriage, Dev.
I mean, he's an Ellison. That's kind of implied.
This racism against Ellison.
No, I mean, Ellisons are all racist. Don't at me. That's correct information.
I mean, thinking back on the story, that's at least generally
That's
true.
been lore since 11.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an Elven thing in general.
One's
One's
adjust.
adjust.
Outburst.
Elves fucking love hating other people.
It's like their favorite pastime.
It is.
Out.
We're beautiful and live forever.
In.
Like what we've got. Get out of my get out of my ice city. Get out of my forest.
Yeah.
Fuck my own tree.
Outburst.
It's not that I don't like it, it's the elementals don't.
Out.
In.
Look, God told me not to let you hit.
I can't go against God. You're ready to dodge.
The elementals whisper to me,
Dodge.
they say you're a bitch.
What, you want us to all die? Oh. Well.
I don't want this.
No, Athenian's armor is kind of thick, actually.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
was checking it out when I was doing
Athenian
normal
hog?
earlier. He's got the dragon face helmet.
Estahog. It's like Esteban, but you know, dragony.
Tethers.
Dive. Melee. First step.
Give a roar.
これでしまいだ。そろそろ負け引きね。
I do maintain we need to have like a meaningless progression bar on all fights though.
Of course. Oh shit, I forgot to check what it went to at the end.
Oh shit.
Check the mod.
Ugh.
Not the same.
Look. Albert, what's more important? Call-outs during P7 or knowing what the progress bar is?
I'm gonna keep my opinion to
Let's
myself.
go with.
I'll keep my call-outs to myself.
No, my callouts.
Get fucked.
Our callouts.
Like, where's my Phoenix progress bar?
How will you ever know how many coins you nixed if it doesn't tell you?
What? The progress bar is the health bar.
Oh.
The reverse progress bar.
The anti-progress bar.
When it hits 0, you win.
I guess in that case, everything has a progress bar. Even me.
When it hits 0, you lose.
I mean, wouldn't that be a regression bar?
They're out.
Left.
Oh.
Yeah, you should
Oh,
not
it
have taken that
crossed
liquid
over.
hell that way.
Bar.
It seems we both went to the center.
Fuck. I didn't hit. Oh. Find north.
I mean, he'll be healthier than normal.
North is 1.
Go.
Uh, 2-3 is. Like hyper adjusting for being 4 suddenly. Grab stuff.
God, fucking.
Away from A.
Had said 2-4, and I was like, do I trust my eyes?
Oh, did I? I thought I said
No,
2-3.
no.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought I heard 2-3.
It might have been, but I would just mean that like I was looking across and there was like no eyes on half of the arena, and I was like, I'm gonna look here and hope I didn't like
He's
blank
like,
one eye out of my memory.
He's like 2 or 3% health here, so like just give him a
Should be
little
okay.
extra,
Hit him.
just slightly.
I basically stopped DPSing normally here, so I'll just keep hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Yeah, just go ahead and drop him. Okay, party 1.
I may just try and get used to having way too much mana at the start of this phase, because it kind of makes things comfy once I get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our pots.
Yes,
Fred.
Fred.
It's health here. Mid to, like,
Mid to 70.
Yep, teams.
Okay.
Okay, chill. Watch wing. Tanks far.
Not to mid.
Mid.
Friend?
Late.
Hello? Hello?
What?
Oh, no!
What? No.
I was on desk. Or was it on
Alright.
desk? Somebody else.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, was it on me? Shit, my bad.
It passed to just me, but it's over because I can't heal.
Or
I mean,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
North.
3 of us have separation.
yeah, 3 we're gonna die.
It's
Oh,
windy.
Ooh.
I didn't
I didn't
even
see the
notice I had
separation.
rot. My bad. Wait, how could I have had rot?
You got the first one.
You got it
So
first.
when
That was the
Claw
first dash.
shoots him,
Oh, it was the
it
first
usually
one,
picks
okay.
the DPS.
Yeah, my bad. For some reason in my mind that was the second rot.
Pat, you scared me
I
when
called-
you said,
I called
"Uh-oh."
tanks. Sorry, what?
You scared me when you went, "Uh-oh," or something like that during
I
the
said,
shared.
I
I was like, for a second there, I thought it was shared, and I popped it, and like when I heard I was like, oh, what is it? Us solo?
Yeah, it was a confusing amount of blue.
That was so
Yeah,
good.
I mean it's the marker.
It's not great, yeah.
Yo, we should swap the markers around.
That's
a great
true.
time, yeah.
We could get Laggy's markers. That way you can all experience what I had to.
Yep, same.
I don't know,
A1.
I'm good.
Let's do it after we clear.
Constant confusion and spinning of the camera.
Purple.
Purple. No, I mean just swap blue and purple.
I mean, if I was gonna swap anything, I would swap blue and red,
Hunter?
because I'm still thinking
Right.
about blue and red.
Oh, that's
in
true.
Death.
Hey, what the fuck are we gonna call blue crew if it's red?
Red crew.
Oh, red crew.
yeah,
That's
just
the
don't call it
same.
blue crew actually.
Just still keep it.
I think so, yeah.
That sounds right, yeah.
I'm sure that won't kill anybody ever.
Absolutely won't kill anyone.
Yeah, I mean, it's really there just so that when we get subs, we explain that one little detail to them every time.
The crew
Oh, yeah,
formerly
Blue
known
crew,
as
you go red.
Yeah.
The place that was formerly referred to as Blue Crew.
Blue Crew, speaking of.
I'm going to rest.
Clockwise. I don't know. I still go to purple no matter what.
I'm griefing, I'm griefing.
It's just too crowded at blue. West to north.
Too cool.
Yeah, it really gums up my chakras.
Your chakras.
Yeah.
The old monk gameplay.
Yeah.
So this is savage tier pad talking.
Man, can you imagine going to blue?
Not-
I
Anti.
don't want to think
Imagine
about this fight as a
being
monk.
blue, you know?
It's probably perfectly fine as monk.
It sounded bad, but yeah, talking to Aurora about it, like, the fact that you just reset your fucking... With fucking form shift and everything, you just reset your fucking rotation every time. So it's actually not that bad.
That part of it's
Unless you're
okay.
optimizing, right?
Yeah, the only part that's really annoying is if you want to optimize your GCDs because you don't want to twin stakes when the boss is going to leave. So
yeah,
you
it's
just
like
keep
an
using Dragon.
Mine. Yeah.
Well, you could have Natma, but he didn't return.
Hell
The
yeah.
double no turnies.
I love it. The
I
basic
just-
time.
I just spam Dragon Kick.
Just kill me.
Uncombo Dragon Kick.
Just do Dragon Kick combo, yeah. Fuck the normal rotation. Who cares?
No, I don't even do the combo.
Dragon Kick
I just,
forever. No, it's cool.
Just Dragon Kick forever, yeah. The end of Trios 1, I used like 3 Dragon Kicks in a row.
This is Dragon Song's reprise. Dragon Kick Forever is legitimate here.
What about my reprise? Can I just use reprise?
It tanks use reprisal.
One
But I
to
have
just
a skill called Enchanted Reprise.
in first.
And if you beat this fight, you get a special animation on it.
In.
In.
Out.
These things fancy.
Out first.
Be careful. The one's really close.
Out. In. Baits.
Get ready to dodge.
Oh, geez. Okay, geez. Fine.
He didn't even seem sure about that one.
I hate that this fight lacks so much red mage optimization because the boss just keeps fucking off. So like, I don't really care if my OGCDs drift. I'm not getting another cast. I'd have to severely drift to fuck that up that badly.
Yeah, I would say the only really annoying point for Monk would probably be Dragon Eyes. I guess if you don't care about like dotting both of them, it doesn't really matter.
Is P6 not annoying?
Not really. The thing about Dragon Eyes versus P6 is the two bosses are super close together.
They're actually not. Yeah, you're not running across the.
Yeah, I just mean more of how many times we get thrown out of melee range and you don't have a ranged ability.
Does it
Not.
catch?
I mean, you
I guess
you can, but you don't
Yeah,
want to
but
do that.
it's
That's
so
a huge lot.
bad. It's so bad.
If anything, you want to Forbidden first,
Got it.
and then you just use that time to build up stacks.
Legally better than nothing.
Yeah,
And of course,
can
you have
just
SSS,
meditate.
right?
So, I see.
Yeah, true.
That sounds tricky.
Oh, by the way, I'll mention this
That's
later.
coming out. Yeah.
Otherwise, burst types.
God, I love AFKing.
Just a little healthy. Not.
I mean, the other eye's not so healthy.
Yeah. It shakes out.
Ow.
It wasn't
Yeah,
so
fuck
healthy.
you
Why
too,
did
I-
you do that, huh? I gotta heal.
It's
Okay.
fine, I'll carry.
So for double dragons, when we get like a really bad pattern for tanks, I Tomahawk Nidhogg or whoever's doing the dive.
I heard you do
No.
it. I fucking heard you do it, yeah.
I was like,
last time I
shit.
was like, man, I'm just not even.
これでしまい
I
だ
was like, I can't target shit here.
Tanks
Where's
to
my
the end of
Celestia?
the earth.
Good.
Oh, okay.
Where did Harshahan even come from, actually?
Fuck if I know. Right here to see.
Yeah, Heidelin just threw him in here to fuck with us.
You get to
Hey.
physics now.
Wouldn't it be funny if your best friend caused you approximately 150 hours of pain and struggle? Yeah? Yeah?
Uh-huh.
And only a bro would do that. Also,
Sick
once
Best
this is
friend
dead,
energy.
once this is dead, food check.
Best part is, you know, you use your best friend, you just go, it's just a chink, just a prank, bro.
It's
Haha,
a what?
prank.
Did you say chink?
Chink, just a chink.
Yeah, I know my food is running out.
We have to find a new healer. Have to cancel spicy.
Why is,
Fuck.
no, that was Harshafont that said that. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Harshafont's a racist. That's why he should be dead.
my
It's
God.
satire.
Not even me.
Clicking on the quick report button.
No, scrub the bot.
Look, she doesn't have Zoom mods. It's okay.
It's
I
okay.
killed the stream, delete the VOD,
YouTube
restart.
doesn't care.
We're
But what
finding
about
more.
Facebook?
I'm gonna cancel pad.
Alright, focus.
If YouTube doesn't care, can we say the gamer word?
Watch lightnings. Lightnings are out. I'll go left.
I don't know. PewDiePie got in trouble a
How's-
couple times with it.
But he's still on it.
That's true.
Oh.
I guess it's not because of YouTube. It's outside people trying to
Man.
get rid of them.
Can't I just do a normal liquid hell dodge for once in my life?
I like liquid hell. You should give it to me.
Yeah, I just mean, I always end up walking towards the warrior first and doing like some micro dodges on the circles so I have enough room.
I don't even move. I just wait, and then if I get it,
We're gonna
I
find
stack the
north.
first two and then start moving. Comfy.
Yeah. If I was closer to the center, I would step in so I could walk to the edge first and then cycle through the person.
C. C is north.
Go.
I'm here, Pat.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I made it. BC. Pretty decent.
Oh yeah. 3 X's in a row.
Ooh.
Away from 3.
God, I
Away
love
from
sprint.
3.
Holy shit.
I'm in the game with 2 so.
Yeah, well, that one meter got fucked up.
I mean, they're all getting fucked up. I can't fucking hit anything.
Oh,
This
I
one-
dashed to the wrong one.
Yeah, I
Behind.
fucking did the same thing.
Alright, gauge time. We love building gauge.
Any gauges in chat?
See,
Drop him.
we say gauge, but I normally have to build
Tornado
gauge.
1.
But I'm full gauge, so I just keep hitting buttons that I don't want to throw off everyone else's
I
normal
just
kill
keep
time.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, 100 blood. Ooh, 100 blood.
I mean,
Let's go.
I've got 100 Esprit and 4 feathers.
Yep, potting. spread.
Need
Mid
up
to
70.
70.
Okay. Chill on your dragon.
Yep.
Just cha-cha real smooth.
Nidhogg and
Watch
chill.
wing. Watch wing. Tank's close.
Rot to mid.
Rot mid. Anybody else? Hog swap.
Debuff.
Hordes. Self.
It is myself and Lob. Myself and Lob.
I'm white.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You're stacking
Oh,
with
I
me.
thought you were saying. What? Oh, okay,
You're
okay.
stacking with
Going
me.
out.
Got.
Wing in.
Wing
Inside.
in.
Thought you were saying you were white also.
Oh god. Well,
Tanks mid. Only tanks.
Hooray, hooray. Hooray.
In
Yeah,
parties hit
parties
Ray.
Hooray to 35.
Okay,
Good.
chill. Chill.
Stop.
oosh.
Watch wing. Tanks far.
Tail.
Tail
Out.
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 Tanks far.
Save your 2 minutes. Find
Myself
south.
and-
Avoid mid.
and- yep, me and Lob. Me and Lob mid. Out Aurora.
My
Aurora.
bad. I'm out. Good.
It's okay.
You're
Hold
ready.
2 minutes. Hold.
I don't have a shared. I don't have anything for you, Pat, or actually
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, we're good.
Yep. Find your dragon. Don't greed pyretic.
Oh, nice Pokeball.
Oh no!
Oh, that was rough.
Wait, was he in front of me? Oh no, he wasn't.
Yeah, because he pokeballed. Fuck.
Okay,
It
and then
sucks.
Rot at wall. Everyone else
Get
away.
out,
yeah.
We have
Yeah.
I
it's at
mean,
42, but we have a death and some damage downs.
Yeah.
All Hopi and LD anyway.
Yeah. It's just if Aurora's not in, then it doesn't really matter. We're missing a tank.
Yeah. Oh, too early.
Look.
So I got early damage now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll affect it for sure.
For sure.
You know, I may have died,
What
but
did I die to?
You died to the cauterize, right?
I think you were
Let
too
me-
far forward, right? Just because Aurora pokeballed not all the way at north, right?
yeah, you took 83,000 cauterize.
Sweet.
Then Aurora to.
What
No,
killed
Aurora
you?
took 150k.
Yeah.
Yeah, his model was very slightly forward from mine, so I think I was okay.
I'm so sad. I DC.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
It's
I am
okay. It's
too.
not your fault.
Because you killed me.
What up?
Okay.
Why did you take 83k?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused
That is
about.
suspicious.
Did you miss any hits?
No,
I mean,
what
I
it
even
seems
put
like
a
it
Reaper
is.
Shield and then sheathed my weapon.
Cauterize
there's a-
does 630k,
Does it is
or that's it. That's what it says it does
Well,
for
then-
damage.
Oh, then Aurora should have taken more than 150.
So he took the second in line probably
Yeah.
without
I
a
think,
boss.
was
yeah,
definitely-
I think Aurora still got second in line. It's just
Yeah, and
exactly.
then
it
Mob
wasn't
had
600,000.
the debuff because so it gave him mitt against it, but it was first in line, so he got hit for.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, that makes sense
That makes
because
Yeah,
Aurora did the mechanic incorrectly.
Yeah.
Mile.
yeah. Aurora
Yeah,
fucked up. He didn't fucking do the right debuff.
Yep,
What did you die to, Luna? And how did Fiona get a damage down there? Did you guys?
I got clipped by Hotwing.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
got
okay.
damaged down because I ran it early during Roth.
Oh, like
you
you got
got
clipped by
clipped
plus
by a
sign?
fireball?
I got clipped by first fireball. Yeah.
Plus
Okay.
ball.
I, yeah.
Okay.
That's.
Okay.
I'm
Understood.
trigger happy for Roth, so I
Oh.
need to slow down.
How'd you not die? That's interesting.
I mean, I've been clipped by it I think twice before.
Yeah, I remember getting clipped and not dying too.
Yeah, we're running
you'll
so
see
much
those.
mid there that it's livable.
It's livable, but you guys usually panic
You missed
heal.
out.
Yeah, like
Well,
any-
it's less panic healing now because now I
Yeah.
know which buttons are going there, and I'm hoping
Exactly.
it's enough.
I'm pressing exactly enough, and if people start dying, I mean, I guess I'll swift cast a sucker, but that's pretty pushing it.
There's nothing to hit there, so just spamming buttons is fine. And I'm hitting Numa now as soon as they become targetable,
Just show you
which
playing
is a pretty
Sage, and you
chunky
have this
heal.
Sprinting around with Ruin 2, and you just maybe you'll have like all of your your movement skills, attack skills.
Is that him? Is that the boy?
Yeah, looks like it's the
Yo.
boy.
I was holding the hands of Nidhogg with my home gang the whole time waiting for it. I'm like, oh,
It happened.
I see.
That was unfortunate. It's okay. It was. I don't think we were gonna make that even lived. So.
Meanwhile, in our
It would have been
timeline-
tight. I think we wouldn't have, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we
was wondering
had
why it was going down slower than the first time we did it.
and we had a death and a damage down.
Yeah. That's pretty significant. So.
So this is a little worrying though, because this is my second DC today.
Third time's the charm.
I'm just glad that the server.
Last one for the night.
I mean,
Right.
we're probably gonna be done after this poll.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna
Baseball's
clear.
dead, then yeah, it's lost.
You heard it, boys. Make it bad so we can pull small.
I do
wanted
love
to
pulling
be-
more. Where am I going? Right.
Wait,
Albert missed the expedient. Okay. Center.
oh, finally a normal run.
A normal run.
Blue.
Counter.
Sorry, I started at red.
West to north.
Why am I being bullied like this?
Okay, Luna, you trained for this. Knockback.
Anti.
I don't think I've ever really watched Sage's animations. I thought Celestia was just dancing in the center.
He's Ukrasian. Leave him alone.
My favorite is when he's AoEing, but I have no animations on. So he's just like chest thrusting in the air and straight
T-pose, T-pose.
T-pose.
Ember comes in again. Dad, you're embarrassing.
So much AoE in P6. It's so comfy because you can move around while using it.
Yup.
Yeah, imagine being a white mage there instead.
Or Nashville.
There's
Yeah,
no raptors, right? Hopium?
Wow.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're smart,
raptors.
you use it. Yeah, raptors.
They Raptors.
Oh yeah, white mage raptors.
Raptors
That's
and lilies.
gonna fix the
Blood
job.
lilies?
Yeah, your AoE just is sad.
What dinosaurs
It's just dinosaurs,
If
yeah.
white mage was a dinosaur pet class, you know.
Ones
Ones
and
and
twos.
What's the just?
No AoE
In
for
first.
white mage there.
In.
Imagine it being a
Out.
DPS
Freeze
lock
just
on
after.
2.
Oh my gosh.
Three just.
Out first. Out. In. Baits.
Let me know when you want to sack.
You ready to dodge?
I see what you set up tanks.
Probably, yeah.
He just wants to live with his mistakes.
Give a little extra pump.
Big bumpy.
We're missing, 605 weapon.
True.
No, that's fine.
He's too good.
I
Can't
queued
even die on
myself
purpose.
Fuck.
I'll just do this opener.
What the fuck? Give me my fucking thing. Oh, there it is.
Remember to move out of south, guys. Just FYI.
I'm gonna let
Waiting
the
for
dragon
my
land
Celestia.
damn
kill me.
shroud to pop. It
Yeah,
wouldn't come.
you
Can
just
you
had a
get
lot of
Celestia?
friends. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna die to this.
Can you get
Bye.
Celestia?
I'm
Yeah, we
doing
spent
damage.
He's really healthy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shroud again.
Yeah, dump your damage.
Let's see, how much damage do you fucking do?
A lot.
Oh my god.
Not 2%.
I was so ready for you to die to the tank thing. I pre-queued my swift cast the moment that AoE came out, and then you just didn't die.
ACT didn't like that. It crashed as that pull ended.
Oh, rip.
Wow.
Yeah, that
It
didn't
was
count.
like, get out of here, scrub lords.
Can't even meet a single DPS
yeah,
check.
I need to sleep.
That's
Yep.
that's
I-
fine.
I
That's
was-
fine.
I got damage down because I was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, we.
Celestia fucking up? That doesn't sound possible.
Yeah, plug him back in.
I've
He
never
needs to
just
seen that
recharge.
in my
Sleep.
life, actually.
sleeping,
Yeah,
right?
so.
Anyways, good job, everyone. We fucking saw Enrage finally. Or, sorry, we saw P7. that's my brain. My brain is still stuck in P6,
that's a
dude.
different.
My brain
We
is still
almost
stuck in
did it,
P6.
Pog.
We also
Yeah.
saw a lot of P6.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
consistent. I don't think we had any
Yes.
death wipes today.
Deaths.
I
Death
don't think we did.
deaths.
Yeah.
I think it was all clean.
Which is, yeah, huge.
Yes, 0 P4, P5 wipes. So
Fuck
super
yeah.
super happy with that.
Go.
So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, we had 5 P6 bulls and a P7, and we spent an hour talking about P7. So that was really good.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Almost there.
find some time to watch some VODs tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't
please
have
Try
to be
to
afraid of.
internalize.
I don't
the
have to be
timing.
afraid of finding the fucking transition in the middle of my VODs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
I linked Xenos' guide if you want, but
Yeah.
there are obviously plenty of other options.
Yep.
And yeah,
See.
we'll do some more tomorrow.
Mhm.
I'm gonna need to re-employ my